Ladies and gentlemen, hailing from Cleveland, Ohio, I give you BVO.
Oh, we boxing? Yeah, we boxing. I need that belt like it ain't no other option. So we punching and weeping and blocking. Defeat ain't an option. Let them know, shoot a video, put it on BVO. Let them know, every time I punch, it's a heavy blow. BVO, bound to hit like bricks cause it was set in stone. Let them know, I ain't getting body, but I'ma hit this flow. Yeah, way more than a show, this is BVO.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy, BBO Sports TV, man. We back, man. Like we never left. And remember this, man. We working hard, man, to give you guys the best shows out there, man. And that's my goal, man, to give you guys the best shows out there, man. And give you guys real takes on stuff because, hey, we got a lot of goofballs out here that won't give you the truth. But BBO will give you the truth. Shout out to my brother Carl, aka man Boxing Roof. Shout out to my man Puerto Rican Free, the Puerto Rican Prince, always in the building. But I'll say this, man. Before I get, I'll tell you about David Benavidez. I told y'all about this dude. I told you he was sugar sweet. I told you he was scary. And y'all said, "Oh, BBO's a hater. Oh, BBO's a hater." No, don't tell you the truth. Jose Benavidez come to Jose Benavidez. We already moved this. I'm not worried about him. We went on to 75 because Bill and Vitervia are more skilled than him. What? You telling me a bunch of 40-year-old dudes is better than fighting the young Ozzy? Come on, man. Just tell me you scared without telling me you scared. At the end of the day, man, most boxing fans got to get real. We got to get real here. David Benavidez is not that guy. I know y'all praying for him to be. I know y'all wishing he was. He's not. He's a pussycat.
Based off of what?
Hold on. Let me get this opening monologue again. He's a punk.
Wow.
A straight punk. Because if he had any nuts, his first fight would be against a man, Jai Opetaia. He ain't even said Jai Opetaia's name until his father said. He even got his daddy to say it. What type of punk is that? You ran to get your father to say something for you, punk, you coward. At the end of the day, man, that's the kind of guys you guys like. You guys like cowards and punks, man. Dudes ain't got the nuts to call somebody's name. Jai Opetaia went as far as to sign with Zufa Boxing and come to the States so he can let brothers know they can get it. It's the same Jai Opetaia that beat Breedis, who broke his jaw. He beat a man to death who broke his jaw. Come on, man. Y'all gotta stop this, man. Like my man Shannon Starp say, y'all gotta stop this. Come on, man. David is a fraud, a punk, a stand. That's what he is. I don't know who told y'all he was this guy. He's not that guy. Wrong guy. It's the same guy who told Canelo, "I want to fight you, Canelo. Oh, I want to fight Canelo so bad," and took his punk ass to 175. That's what y'all talking about. That punk. Shout out to my brother Technique, always showing love, man. He said Benavidez is that guy, but he don't beat Ja. Then how can he be that guy, Technique? Stop it. He's not that guy. Y'all just like him because a lot of y'all hate Canelo. Let's keep it real. Y'all hate Canelo. So y'all got to get this pussycat. Then y'all got this pussycat or people that Canelo had already beat to death. Like Caleb Plant, who got knocked out by Canelo. Stop it, man. You see how y'all do? Dimitri, what's his name? Boo Andre, who never fought nobody in his whole career. When he fight people like Luke Keeler. Okay, he's good. Yeah, the guy that beat up Luke Keeler, he's a monster. I like that guy. And I'm trying to tell y'all, man, BBO's not making this up, man. Y'all gotta understand, BBO's giving y'all the truth, the gospel truth, man. Why is he avoiding him? Why?
I don't think that's the case.
Of course you wouldn't, prize, man, because you hopping on the bandwagon. That's all.
Not hop on the bandwagon. I just give credit where credit is due.
Credit for what? For what?
For making Canelo hide and duck, making your man duck.
Get out of here, man. Making Canelo do what?
He made Canelo run, bro. He made Canelo be out.
Canelo rearrange. Look at this punk fall down, man. Canelo will F him up, man.
Man, come on.
You'll have me in here cussing, man. You gotta stop.
Man, well, cuss me out then.
You gotta stop this, man. Come on, you my dog. My man pots and pans. You in here
Bro,
fronting, dog.
David Benavidez, he does everything that we asked him
He's
to
a
do.
punk, man. He's a punk, dude. Who was he fought, man?
Based off of what?
Nobody. Who
Andre, he beat your man
Who
up.
was that? Who was Andre?
He beat your man up. David Morrell, he beat him up.
That was never my man. I just thought David would win. I was
Oh
wrong.
man, now he wasn't.
That was never my
that's
man.
That's
I
what
was
BBO
wrong.
get up here and do.
I was wrong. I could be wrong. You
But
been
he was
wrong
talking
before.
about how he was going to
Hold on.
stop him. And
Since we talking about that, didn't you the guy that said Canelo fight kibbles and bits?
yeah,
I
and
think
you
that
had
was you.
Canelo.
I think that was you, brother.
That definitely was me. And you had Canelo smoking Benavidez. And what
I
had
did.
everybody
He went to
was wrong.
175. He went to 175.
Not Benavidez. I'm sorry. Dimitri Bivol. I'm sorry.
I mean,
You had Dimitri. You had
he
Canelo
was
knocking
too
him out.
big. He was too big. Canelo went
But
up to
you
be
said
great.
Canelo was going to knock him out.
I was wrong. He was
Right.
too big.
So and I was wrong. That's what I'm
That
saying.
was that's like me. That's like you trying to fight Shaq. Come on, man. You ain't gonna beat no dude that tall. Come on, man. That
But
wasn't
you
even no
said
fair
he was going to
fight.
knock Bivol out, though.
I didn't realize Bivol was that big.
Okay, and that's why I called him Kibbles and Bits. I wasn't very aware of him.
I didn't think he would run like a punk either.
Oh,
He
nah,
ran from Canelo like a straight
Yeah, he
punk,
ran.
man.
Oh,
He ran.
Wow.
It breaks my heart, man, how you guys crown these bum brothers, man, who don't do nothing. What has David ever done other than beat up has-beens?
Win the fights that he's supposed to win.
Man, didn't Sergey Kovalev already beat Anthony Yard to death
And
after getting dropped?
come on now.
So you giving him credit for that? Okay, you're right.
I'm giving him credit for staying busy, but we all knew
He's
Anthony
not
Yard.
that guy, man.
We all knew
He's
Anthony
not
Yard
that
was going
guy.
to lose.
He's
We
not
knew
that guy, dog. It breaks my heart because you know boxing, man. You a boxing fanatic like me, but for you to just cap for this kid, it's just like, it's getting disgusting, bro.
Come
And
on,
you my
man.
brother. It's getting disgusting, bro. It's getting disgusting.
The
man.
way you get up here and hate on him is crazy.
I'm hating on him. Oh my God, I'm the only one to talk about his sorry ass. What are you talking about?
Nah, that's a fact. But
I'm the
you
only.
still
Hold
be.
on, hold
But
on, hold
every
on,
time
hold
you
on.
talk to him, you hate him.
Hold on. I'm the only one that even bring up David Benavidez's pussycat name. It's me. These dudes talk about. Hold on. These dudes talk about Abdul Wahid. They talk about Devin Haney. I don't talk about them guys every day. I talk about the punks like David Benavidez. David been a hoe ass. That's what they should call him, hoe ass.
Wow.
This hoe had his dad get up there and talk for him. Why your daddy even talking? Tell him to shut up before we grab
There's a
him,
lot of
man.
people in the chat that smash the like button too. What the brother
Hey,
say?
man.
KT said, I'm sorry, but David has been busy. He's a champ, but Opetaia is an animal. What up, Vay?
Opetaia beats him to death. BBO style, Cleveland style, baby.
Opetaia will unalive David, what KT said. Damn.
Beats
Y'all
him
boys
dead.
got a lot of stock. I mean,
Beats him dead. You
Man.
talking? Hold on. When you bring out Jai Opetaia's name, think about monsters like Holyfield, Brevis, James Toney, monster niggas. That's what you think of when you think of my boy
Wow.
Jai Opetaia. Not no punk who won't fight nobody. This dude's a clown, man. He don't fight nobody. He get all this credit because he hang out with the niggas. That's all it is. He hang out with a couple of blacks. That's why y'all love him. David Benavidez ain't never been this, and he never will be. He won't fight nobody to show what he can do. He's a punk, man.
you got this is gonna be bad for you because Benavidez, Opetaia. I mean, I'm down for that fight, but
Ja unalives him, bro.
man, I don't believe that.
Ja unalives him.
What up,
Get the
Mike?
stretcher out. Get the stretcher out, bro.
What up, Mike? Man, they
Get him out of
bugging.
here,
What up,
man.
Free? They
Get him
bugging
out of
on
here,
here,
bro. Get him out of here. We burying the nigga, man.
Boy, BBO up this joint, tap dancing like a mug.
Hold on, Free. Let me finish this monologue. I'm gonna bring you in. I just want to make sure that people know that we talking about a coward, a punk. At the end of the day, he made his whole career. Hold on, let me finish this monologue. Only reason people even know this guy is because he used Canelo's name. That's what girls do. Real men get out there and fight. We haven't seen David fight yet. All we see David do is talk with his mouth. He don't fight nobody. Everybody he fought then lost already. What all you taking other than Demetrius Andre, who was fighting Luke Keeler? Stop it, bro. That sounds like a Cleveland elf. Keeler? That's what you talking about? The dude that beat Luke Keeler? Stop it, dude. The dude that ran from Jennebeck? Stop it, dude. Y'all gotta stop this, man. This is diabolical, dog. Shoot the vacate, man. Shoot my brother KT. He said, seriously, bro, David has great volume, and that high guard has saved him throughout a lot of fights. I'll even give Morrell a dub if they fight again. Telling y'all, man. David is a classic, hyped up nobody.
Did you just
That's what
say
he is.
David Benavidez, everybody he beat has already lost already?
I said other than hold on, freak. I said other than Boo Andre.
Okay, other than Boo Andre, you do realize everybody Canelo has beaten has already lost, except for Austin Trout and Jaime McGee.
David Morrell was undefeated.
Yeah, David Morrell was undefeated as well. But
hold on, Caleb Plant. We took Caleb Plant's old.
Oh yeah, he did take Caleb Plant. He did.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
Canelo
No, you gotta watch boxing, dude. Hold on, you gotta watch boxing
Hold
before
on,
you say that
hold
stuff.
on, You're the same man that said everybody that you picked to beat David Benavidez, he beat him. Every single person you picked to beat David Benavidez, he beat him. But you saying he's not fighting anybody. You saying, oh, Canelo only got beat by Demetrius Bivol because he was too big. But wasn't Kovalev bigger than Demetrius Bivol?
I forgot we beat Kovalev to death.
I let you finish your monologue. I didn't cut you off.
Go ahead.
Dog, Kovalev was bigger than Demetrius Bivol. He beat him, but he couldn't beat the guy that was better than him, which was Demetrius Bivol. So everything you saying about David Benavidez, he did exactly what you asked him to do. You told him, go fight this guy, he fought him. Said, go fight this guy, he fought him. Said, go fight this guy, he fought him. The only person he didn't fight was the guy that's too scared to get in the ring with him. The only guy that he didn't fight was the guy that's too scared to get in the ring with. Even though he gave him an offer, he accepted the offer, and then he reneged on the offer. But you still want to give Canelo credit for, oh, he ran to 175. Well, there was no problem with Canelo going to 175. He went there twice.
Who do we beat up at 175?
It was no problem for Canelo. It was no problem for Canelo to go to 175. He went there twice. And you remember, he skipped over the division when David Benavidez had the belt, went to 175 to fight Kovalev, and as soon as David Benavidez lost the belt on the scale, he came back down and fought for that belt first.
If you think Canelo was thinking about that point,
that man was his number one contender for 2 years running, and he avoided that man every single time he had an opportunity to fight him.
Man, I'm gonna just say this: tell him to get off his pockets, and that's what we're gonna say. All these fights we see, David is chinny, he's big, he's slow as Christmas. You want to tell me he got a chance against Jai Opetaia? Stop it, man. No. Jai Opetaia beats him to death.
You said David is avoiding Jai Opetaia. Last time I checked, Jai Opetaia is signed to Turkey. Last time I checked, the fight that David is about to fight on May 2nd against Zordo is being put on by Turkey. So if Turkey wanted that fight, why he ain't put it on?
That fight's coming.
Why didn't he just tell David Benavidez, nah, I'm not giving you the Zordo fight. You can fight Jai Opetaia.
Not only that, Jai Opetaia has been trying to fight Zerto for years, BVO. So how you going to
Zerto won't fight him. Zerto said he want 12 million. Zerto said he want 12 million.
Jai wanted to fight somebody that David Benavidez is about to fight. So obviously, David Benavidez is moving correctly.
I'll say this. Let me say this, man. Shout to my brother KT, because you're absolutely right, KT. We seen David Benavidez hurt bad versus Morrell. Legs was all over the place. Head was all over the place. He stay on his pockets. Shout to my brother Blaze. I think we got to do this. We got to stop the pickle pulling and realize that David is not that guy. And there's nothing wrong with saying that. He's a nice little fighter, but he's not a great like a Jai Opetaia. Y'all got to stop playing like he's great. Say it again.
Tell me who beat him.
He's sweet, man. He's soft, man.
Tell me who beat him.
He's soft. Jai's going to hurt him. Everybody in the chat is disagreeing with you, bro. Everybody in the chat is disagreeing with you.
I said, tell me who beat him. I didn't say what you believe.
He ain't lost shit. You know he ain't lost shit. That's why you use that little weak track.
So if he hasn't lost yet, and you said he need to fight this guy, that guy, this guy, that guy, and he fought all of them. What are you saying that the man hasn't done?
All I'm saying is this. All I'm saying is this. I wish David Benavidez would grow a pair of nuts. I wish he would grow some nuts, man.
Because he hasn't
Ja
fought anybody
did.
neither. If you said David Benavidez hasn't fought anybody, Jai
He
Opetaia
fought
hasn't fought anybody.
Breeders. He fought Breeders. Just because you
That's
don't
the
watch it.
only. What I tell y'all? What I tell y'all yesterday? That's the only man he can ever bring up. He fought Breeders, even though
That's his best
Breeders was
opponent.
36 years old. Even though Breeders was 36 years old, he had like Breeders was in his prime. That's the only
Breeders
name.
gave Usyk hell.
That is the only name you can bring up because the rest of his resume is trash.
And Breeders gave Jai Opetaia hell. He broke
He
that man's
broke his
jaw,
jaw.
BBO.
He broke his jaw. You know I know that, Mark.
The only name you could bring up is Breeders because the rest of his resume is trash. He
I'll give you that.
nobody
I'll
at
give you that.
cruiserweight,
I'll
dog.
give you
He
that. There's
hasn't fought
nobody there.
anybody.
I'll give you
I'm
that.
not saying Jai Opetaia is a bum. I think Jai
Nah,
Opetaia
he's
is
not a
good.
bum, but he still
Yeah, I
hasn't.
think he's good, but he hasn't fought anybody.
Yeah, he hasn't been tested like that,
He
Free.
beat all of the top guys in the world. No, he fought
Angie
one
B.
guy.
What's up, Angie, baby?
Fought one guy.
All I'll say is this.
What a mess.
That's all I can say, bro. All I can say is this, man. All I can say is this. This is, and I want you guys to know I love David Benavidez. I'm not.
No,
here
you
to
don't.
poop
There's
on it.
no way that.
Hold on. Let me finish. I love David Benavidez,
No,
but
you
I'm
don't.
telling you, he's a punk. It is what it is. I've had friends that was punk. This is the type of dude. This is the type of dude. If you get jumped, you're gonna look up while somebody trying to jump you and see him bend in the corner. That's the type of guy David
Nah,
Benavidez is.
you bugging.
Hold
He gonna hit the corner on
You
you.
bugging, dog.
You tell me you love a guy, but you say he's a punk, but he beat everybody you told him to get in the ring with.
You can't make this stuff up.
Hey man, I like, you know what it is, and I didn't get it at first. I'm gonna tell y'all this. D Free is Puerto Rican, so he's on code with David Benavidez because he's Spanish.
I ain't on code with nobody.
I didn't realize that.
I told you stop
I
putting
didn't
them there
realize
doing
that.
racist slurs on me, dog. I'm not on code with
I didn't
nobody.
realize that.
I'm not a sellout. I'm not on code. I'm D Free. I stand on principles. I stand on principles. I don't sell out. I don't be on code for nobody. I don't know nothing about no code. That's y'all young dudes that be talking about a code. I don't know nothing about no code.
KT said Jai's going to sleep him. Morrell had hurt him in the seventh, countering off the ropes.
I mean, Ja very well might sleep him. I'm not saying Ja won't. I'm talking about what BBO talking about. He's talking about, oh, David Benavidez is scared to get in the ring with him.
Yeah, that's that.
Ain't scared to get in the ring with nobody.
I'm gonna use Prize's word. His daddy came out
Nah,
and said we not scared.
I got corrected here. Nah, I was wrong for saying that.
I wanted to cook on that because one of your guys let his father speak for him.
Who?
Brian.
Yeah, Brian Jr. is my guy. You know that.
I know, and his father speaks for him. So what are you talking about?
No, he don't.
Like
Not
these
anymore.
fathers don't speak for their sons at times.
Why? David's a grown man.
So is Brian.
All I'll say is this: because free moving the goalpost, but I love it.
No, I'm talking about what you said.
See, I don't want y'all to think when me and Free are going back and forth that this is my guy right here. He up here telling you some falsehoods, but I love him. All I'm saying is this.
Okay, let's go around the panel. Do Brian father speak for him? Do Brian father speak for him?
He did back in the day.
Okay, so how am I telling you anything false?
Why is his dad coming out talking about we're gonna fight Ja? Why wouldn't he grow a pair of nuts and say it? Because he knows better. If he says Ja's name, he gonna have to fight him. That's what it is, man.
How many times he got to tell you that Jai is on his radar? How many times he got to tell you?
The fans want to fight now, Free. Now.
No, you want to fight now. I don't hear nobody saying they want to see David Benavidez and Jai Opetaia. You saying that?
Everybody in the chat is saying that. I know you don't respect the chat. That's what the chat be saying. That's what the chat is saying.
Jai Opetaia and David Benavidez, except for you.
My brother Technique, my brother Blaze said that. My brother KT. I mean, my man Brian Price said it. Angie Baby said it.
They want to fight now.
They want to fight now. Now.
They didn't say they want it now. You saying that you want to fight now.
And it's funny to see, and that's what D Free do. See, D Free speaks very well, very intelligent man. So he'll make you think he's saying something that he's not. He's just protecting David. That's all it is. He's protecting him. And I have to say, all I can say is call the dogs off, man. Let him fight somebody. That's it.
No, he
That's it.
has.
I'm
He
sorry.
fought. He
I'm
fought.
sorry.
I put it this way. He fought more and better competition than Jai Opetaia.
Mm.
You can only fight what's in
He
front
got
of you.
more fights than Jai Opetaia. He fought better competition than Jai Opetaia.
Has he ever been a Ring Magazine champion?
Against
Besides your full friend.
whoever you want to say. Everybody, I mean, majority of the people that's on David Benavidez's record is better than the majority of people that's on Jai Opetaia's record.
Hey, I get it. I get it. Everybody want to protect this dude, David.
No,
But at
I'm
the end
not
of the
gonna sit
day,
here and let you
I
beat
get it. I
these
get it,
guys
Free.
up
I
that's
get
out here
it.
doing what we asking them to do. This is the reason why these guys don't wanna sit here and put on fights for the fans, because they ain't getting no credit when they do put on fights. I'm not gonna let you beat these guys up. They out here doing what we asking them to do.
Hey,
Yeah.
Free.
It ain't registered in you. Listen, nigga, it still ain't registered.
It ain't registered, Free. It ain't
It's
registered.
only a handful of guys that's actually fighting guys that we want to see them fight. David Benavidez is one of them. I'm not gonna let you put that man down. That man is out here
The
doing
man
exactly
is
what
sweet.
he's supposed
The
to do.
man's a coward, man. The man's a coward, dog.
No,
Why won't you say what the
Canelo is a
truth
coward.
is?
Canelo is a coward. That's why his name starts with a C. Canelo, the coward.
Yeah, the one that beat a monster in Austin Trout, fiber breathing dragon Austin Trout, beat Sugar Shane Mosley. Come on, man. Lost
He
a
beat
close one to Floyd.
40-year-old Sugar Shane Mosley. Wow, whoop
Beat
he
a
do?
beat a prime Miguel Cotto, a dude that Floyd
He
had
ain't
problems
beat no
with.
prime
He
Miguel Cotto.
smashed
Miguel Cotto
Cotto.
was 37 years old.
No, he was
Yeah.
33, wasn't he? I think he
I'm
was
not
33.
sure.
Look it up for me, Prize. I know you got an extra device over there.
Yeah.
How old was he? 33?
Give me a second.
Be no prime Miguel Cotto. Miguel Cotto
He
has
was
already.
33. He was 33. That's prime.
When did Miguel Cotto retire? Like 2 fights later?
No. Wasn't he 33? What you got for me, Prize?
1 second.
Oh man,
He
must got a
was
Blackberry.
35.
Okay, my bad. I was off by 2.
BBO
I was off
off
by 2 years.
We
Yeah, we
both
both was
was
off by
by
2. So he in
No,
his prime.
he wasn't in his
35.
prime. He wasn't in his
35.
prime.
Monster. Went in there, stepped to him, beat him up. And all I keep seeing is clips of David Benavidez on his pockets, man.
No,
The only
that's because you keep replaying the same clip.
the people want the clip. The people want this clip. It ain't me. The people want this clip.
Yeah,
The
you know
reason
that
that
all I keep saying is a clip of David Benavidez on the podcast. Yeah, you would if you keep playing the same clip.
and the reason age matters, vacate bay, is because Free is doing something called moving the goalpost. So he don't want to give. He don't want to give. He don't want to give.
Age matter because when you get older, you lose some of your reflexes. You lose some of your speed. The only thing that you don't lose is power. That's that's the last thing that you lose, I should say. That's the last thing that you lose is your power.
And if you believe that, I got a bridge in Brooklyn for you. I got a bridge in Brooklyn for you.
That's the reason why age matters, because you lose those mobilities, those reflexes, the things that a lot of young fighters rely on early in their career, in the prime of their career.
The man is sweet, man.
Let's smash the like button, man. Come on now.
Y'all, please smash the like button for us.
Y'all been trashing us lately with that.
I love each and every one of y'all, man. Smash the like button. Put a little green.
Don't forget
put
about
a little color in the chat. Put a little color in the chat, man. That won't hurt nobody. He said, "Yo, is that? Yeah, that's David the Clown Benavidez getting put on his pockets. That's what he do. He either get put on his pockets once a fight, or he get beat up. That's what he do. Because you forgot Demetrius Andrade was beating him up, so he got tired. It is what it is, man. He was beating David up.
I think you're wrong, BBO.
Demetrius beating up who?
He was beating up David at first.
No,
you didn't see that
not.
fight?
Nah.
Yes, he was. You didn't see that fight?
No, he was not.
Yes, he was, bro.
I gave Demetrius Andrade probably 2 rounds. The fight only lasted 5.
Yeah, I gave Andrade maybe 1 or 2 rounds tops. Yeah.
The fight only lasted 5 rounds. He quit in the 5th round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like it went 12, 10, 11 rounds, BBO.
He said, "Yo, is David getting knocked down?" Yeah, that's him getting knocked down. He don't got no chin.
Now go back and ask BBO What fight was that David Benavidez got knocked down in?
Chinless.
What was David Benavidez'
He's
record at that
chinless.
time?
Chinless. All I say is this, man. We never seen Jai
Did he get
Opetaia
up
get
and
knocked
win the
down.
fight? Is the question.
Hold on. My question is this: did you ever see Jai Opetaia go down like this? Nah.
No, I just seen
No.
Jai Opetaia get his face broke.
Yeah.
That's all I saw. I saw him get his face broke.
He got his face broke now. Now his face was broke. Okay.
What that bad jaw broke?
You see how these
What is
niggas
your
rule the
problem? Is your jaw part of your face?
Oh, this fight is a couple years ago, man.
Smash the like
No,
button.
that wasn't a couple years ago. That was
2
about
years ago.
6 or 7 years ago.
Okay. Well,
Was it?
I mean,
Yeah.
well,
Eye for eye. I don't know. I don't know where
Well,
these
That fight was
clips
like
get.
6 or- that fight
I
was
don't know
like
where
6 or
these
7
clips
years ago.
surface at, but they just pop up on this channel for some reason.
I
You
mean,
can only find this kind of stuff here.
you know, you can only find the truth where they get a real truth at. Because, you know, this is the guy that David is scared of right here. Look at this monster, man. Look at this dude. Like the bag about to fall off the chain. Look at this guy.
Anybody could do that, BVO. You know that. I can do
Oh,
that.
that's right. You went to the gold. You a gold medalist. I forgot. My bad. You a
Yeah, nah.
boxer. My bad. I
Far
forgot. Well,
from a
you know,
gold
for us,
medalist.
for us regular people, not gold medalists like Prize, it's pretty
Huh.
impressive, man. Pretty
I wish
impressive, man.
I wish I accomplished the gold medal for us.
He said, okay, that's sense. Hold on, that makes sense. Truthfully, that's not happening no more.
Well, we can't say it's not going to happen no more, but
It just
he was
happened versus David Morrell. David
he
Morrell
was
had
a-
him on his pockets.
yeah, but he was a more. He looked all right. I get that.
You didn't see David Morrell have him on his
I mean,
pockets?
I would have liked for you to put that fight on of him getting dropped at the end of the
But
round.
it didn't look that serious to me though.
Then to put on a fight that was like 6, 7 years ago.
It was probably a couple of years old for you. I like how you do that. I like
I'm
how you try to
just being
structure it
honest.
like
I
this.
watched the fight. That fight was like 6, 7 years ago.
I mean, it was from this past decade. I mean, it wasn't like it's an old fight.
So if you would have put up a fight that was in 2019,
Mhm.
is relevant now?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. You
don't think they
believe
watch?
that.
You don't think they watch old fights?
Bet your house on that, then. Bet your house on that. You see him.
I'ma read this real quick. He
dropped on a
said,
fight that was
my
7, 8 years ago, and say, "Oh, yeah, he's gonna look just like that in this fight too."
What my man KT said, he said, he's a tank. Jaw coming to hurt him early. If it happens, get a full camp, come with a full tank of gas. He beats David up with exception of a few machine punches from David. Man, David Benavidez ain't hitting nobody with them little lucky punches, bro. Getting beat dead. He
But
do that.
Morrell knocked him down once or twice.
I thought it was once.
at the end of the round.
Yeah, it was at the end of the fourth, and it looked like
Hey, get us that clip. Hey, get us that clip, Pride, so we can get that clip up here. Grab us that clip real quick.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. I'm gonna have to edit it.
send that.
and
Yeah,
it's gonna take me a
send
little
that.
second, but give me a
Yeah,
second.
send that to me. That's why I got the best number 2 guy in the world, man. We got my brother Free, and of course we got my man Prize right there, getting y'all clips ready right there. He said Benavidez ain't no punk. Why you capping?
I don't know technique, 'cause I don't know. Come
know.
get your man.
He's sweet, man.
Hey,
He's sweet.
Hey, technique. This man, he put your name in it. He put your name in it. He said you were calling for the Jai David Benavidez fight.
Oh yeah, he did put technique name in that, didn't he?
He said BVO, a Benavidez fan, don't let him fool y'all. Come
Ah.
on, Bentley. Bentley, that's 50 lashes. Bentley, that's 50 lashes for that, because that's not true, man. I've never followed this punk. I only follow real warriors, man.
Why you gotta be a punk though? Like I don't understand where that energy coming from.
Because he made his man run with his tail tucked. That's why.
Oh, you talking about who did he beat
Canelo?
to do that? Lost twice already.
This shit the long way.
Coward
Who?
Coward
you gotta watch what you're saying, because people gonna think you serious, man.
I am
They're gonna think you
serious.
serious.
Coward
They're gonna think you serious, man.
I am serious. D3 is as serious as a heart attack. Coward
All I'll say is this. That's the guy. That's the guy that's champion right there.
That you
David
do
Benavidez.
realize the 2 opportunities that he had to fight David Benavidez and he ducked David Benavidez, he ended up losing the very next fight he fought.
Who?
Canelo, the Coward. He ducked David Benavidez and fought daggone Demetrius Bivol, lost. Ducked David Benavidez, fought Bud Crawford, lost.
That's what you get for ducking, playing duck, duck, goose.
Hey, I'm gonna just say this. This is a little bit off right here, but that new ASAP Rocky is fire. If you my age, you know. Shout out to Rocky, man. That new ASAP Rocky is
What
fire.
you talking about? The joint when he was going at old boy.
I don't know who you talking about. I'm talking about his
He's
new
going
album.
at. He was going at
Yeah,
Drake on that joint. His new joint.
I don't know
since you
about
went a
that.
little bit off the topic, I'm gonna go a little bit
Yeah.
off the topic. I went to the movies yesterday to see Primate. That's only
Hmm.
actually a pretty good movie. It's not as scary as they try to advertise, but it's a pretty good movie.
Yeah, but for
Pretty good
you,
Let's
movie.
you
see.
don't mind scary movies, dog. You can't do that. You gonna have
No,
somebody scared to
no, the
death.
movie is not. No, the movie is based off a chimpanzee catching rabies. Cujo was more scarier than that.
Yeah, Cujo used to have me tweaking, bro.
Yeah,
Hey,
Cujo was more scary than
So
Primate.
they just gonna
It
skip
wasn't.
that
It wasn't really
knockdown.
that
It's
scary.
crazy.
that Morel's win is gonna age like wine. It's a reason Canelo avoided this dude. David, a monster. He got a different mindset now. I'm not a David fan, but I know a good fighter. Um, it's eye for the what is it? Eye for eye, word. I don't know. Eye for eye. I'll tell you this, man. That sounds good. I see that you're a politician. You won't call out the real. BBO got to call out the real, man. David Benavidez is a fraud, man. He's a fraud, bro. I understand
Yeah.
y'all like him. He's a great person in real life. Real nice, very mannerable, very personable. But I'm talking about him as a fighter, man. He's a
No,
fraud, bro.
I
The
can't. I
fact that
can't.
he
I
had
can't.
his daddy come
I
out
have
there
a.
and say, "We not scared of Jai Opetaia," where is that coming from? Who else
No,
talk about
I
David
have a hard
Benavidez but
time.
BBO?
I have a hard time calling a guy a fraud that fought everybody we asked him to fight.
Has he ever even been champion before?
Yes, twice.
You talking about
Twice.
them interim belts? Oh, okay.
No, he was the actual champion twice. He was the WBC champion twice.
Oh,
He
that's
was
right.
the
He did lose his belt for
he was
being
the
on booger
interim
sugar. That's
champion.
right.
He became
Get
the
out
That's
of here,
right.
interim.
Julio. Get out
He
of here.
became the interim champion when Canelo came down and grabbed his belt when he lost it on the scale, and
Oh, so
he became Canelo's mandatory as the interim champion, and Canelo avoided him for 2 straight years.
so this is what you're saying. For the, if I'm getting it free right, he basically saying David Benavidez lost his belt because he was in a Motel 8 on that booger sugar, and
I'm
then
not, no,
he ate too
BBO.
many
You
tacos.
don't have to
Then he
say
ate too many
basically what you
tacos.
said. You don't have to say basically
Hold
what
on,
you
hold on, hold
said
on. This is
for me
BBO
because
Sports TV, man. We try
I
to
am
talk to the people,
speaking
man.
very clearly. You don't have to say
Listen, we
basically
don't
what
speak
you
Spanish,
said.
free. We don't speak Spanish, free.
You ain't got to speak Spanish because I don't speak it neither. So
I'm just
you
saying,
ain't.
free. We don't speak
I
Spanish.
don't speak Spanish not one bit. Not one single bit. Not one.
Hold on.
Man, that
My
fourth
my
round
my
between
my
Benavidez
family
and
that's Puerto Rican,
Morel was
they talk to
incredible.
me in English. They don't talk to me in Spanish. They talk to me in English. I don't
Let me read
understand
this
Spanish.
comment. My man said he's a tough fighter, but he's flat-footed, has no footwork, and he throws was that dump lead hands, leaving himself wide open for a solid counter to the chin. At the end of the day, man, Jai Opetaia's gonna beat him dead, and y'all gonna forget all about the Mexican pussycat.
No, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna
Y'all gonna
happen.
forget all
I'm
about
gonna
him,
tell you what's gonna happen. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna
Bro,
like
happen.
it's
y'all always
so
do.
David Benavidez is gonna get in there
crazy how
with
they
Jai
just
Opetaia.
like
David Benavidez is gonna get in there with Jai Opetaia. If David Benavidez win against Jai Opetaia, BBO is gonna do one of two things. He's either not gonna mention Jai Opetaia's name ever again, or he's gonna give a reason why Jai Opetaia lost that fight.
I'll put it like this. This is what I'll do. If David Benavidez win, I'll get hit with a pie live on screen. That's what I'll do. Because I know the fight's gonna happen.
this was
Because
the
this pussycat is going to definitely take the fight because the people want to fight. And then when he lose, D-Free, I want to hear you say BVO is the king of boxing talk.
Y'all heard what he just said? Y'all heard what he just said? He said he's gonna definitely take the fight because the people want the fight. So that tells you David Benavidez always give us the fights that we want.
Well, I mean, you can say that because you want to give him a little credit. He said, I really
No,
think
that's
they
what you
setting
just
up
said.
Morel for part 2. I'm gonna
That's what
say
you
this:
just said.
Morel didn't look good in his last fight.
this
They
was
say he
not a
won.
knockdown, BVO. You sure you want me to send this?
Yeah, that was a knockdown, bro. That was a
Man, it
knockdown.
definitely wasn't.
It was a knockdown.
that's what you said, BBO. I didn't say that. You just said that. I didn't make you say that. You said that out of your own free will.
No, I said
You
it's a
said
knockdown.
no. You said that he's definitely gonna fight him because that's what the people want. You
Right.
definitely said it.
Well, he want the money. We know he a greedy savage. We know
I
he
didn't,
want to
I
get
didn't, I didn't
paid.
hear him say nothing about no money. I didn't hear him say nothing about no money. I only
Hey,
heard other people that was fighting him ask
technique.
for money.
You say that when you talking about a dude, talking he gonna leave cruiserweight to go back to 175. Technique, stop this, man. They
No,
they
like
gonna
I
think
said,
something wrong, man. Stop this.
where did you hear money involved in that situation?
It's a big fight.
Man,
I
wake
never
your
heard
ass up.
It's a
never heard
big
David
fight.
Benavidez ever talk about money. He said Canelo offered me $5 million and thought I wasn't going to take it, and I said it's Canelo. I gotta take it. And Canelo avoided the fight.
Says who, Free?
Says Canelo. He avoided the fight.
So if Canelo knocked him out, then what, Free?
Then he knocked him out. But guess what? It will never happen because Canelo ain't fighting him.
Man, who is this guy, man? You like this guy is a monster. You like you just do Holyfield. Oh my
I put it
God.
this way, BBO. He is not a monster. He is not a monster. But to Canelo, he's a monster.
Let me ask you this, Free. How much money you want to put up on David versus Jai Opetaia? How much money you want to put up?
When the fight happens, we'll talk then.
Hey, I got 200.
When the fight happens,
Cash.
we'll talk then.
All right, hold on. I'm about to. Here we go.
Because Jai Opetaia now with Zuffa boxing. I don't know how that's gonna pan out. So
That's just working with the turf. That's all.
Nah.
Hold on. Shout out to my man Billy. He talking crazy. He said BBO was loving on David when you seen that Yardy fight. I said that was a great performance. I mean, see, that's the problem, man. Whenever you give somebody a critique, people want to say you a hater, that you against him. I love David Benavidez. I think he's a really good fighter. I think he's one of the baddest dudes at the Mexican barbecue. I really do.
Wow.
We making carne asada, or we making beef and steak tacos. I think he can do his thing. But when we talk about big time boxing, he gonna beat Zurdo, and the only reason he fighting Zurdo because he know he can win. But if he had any real nuts, he's a eunuch. I don't know if you guys know what a eunuch is. He's a eunuch.
Is that the only reason why Jai Opetaia called out Zurdo? Because he didn't call out David Benavidez. He called out Zurdo though.
Who?
Jai.
Well, he had been trying to get Zurdo to fight him for years. Zurdo told me he want $12 million.
I just asked you, is that the reason why he called out Zurdo? Because he didn't call out David Benavidez. He called out Zurdo. He didn't call out David.
I'll say this. KT just said everything I need to say. He said Jai's going to make that man go back to 168 seriously. Jai warned him. Hold on, what did he say? He said Jai warned him not to come up there. He would hurt him. That's exactly
he's a big fan of the guy like you are, BBO. There's no harm in that.
Why Jai hasn't called out David and said, "No, don't fight Zurdo, fight me"?
He beat Zurdo, so David has no choice but to fight him. And that's what you know what David will probably do, y'all. Keep it real, KT. He probably dropped the belts like a pump.
No,
that's probably what he did.
You still haven't answered the question. Why did he not say, "Don't fight Zurdo, fight me"?
He just got a promotion deal, Free. He paid for his own last fight. He did a Keith Cologne last time. He paid for his own fight. Jai Opetaia had just signed with Zuffa to get a promotion company because Matchroom wasn't doing nothing for him.
He worked with Turkey.
But the last fight, he paid out his own pocket, Free.
Whether that's true or not, I don't know. I mean, I take your word for it, but that has nothing to do with saying, "Don't fight Zurdo, you can fight me." That has nothing to do with that. Because
I think him and Zurdo is good friends. I think him and Zurdo is good friends. I think that's why they fight, to be honest with you, man.
Yeah, I mean, you keep saying that David Benavidez is scared to fight Jai Opetaia, but David Benavidez said, "Yeah, I will be fighting Jai Opetaia."
BBO not gonna play that video I sent him.
Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. I gotta take some more steps. 1 second.
That was not a knockdown. And I hope he posted on his in that background like he's doing when he got knocked down. And what year was that? Hold on, let me try to find. I mean, I like Jai. Don't get me wrong, but I
No,
mean,
like I said, I think Jai is a great fight. It's a 50-50 fight. I'm not saying David Benavidez is going to beat Jai. I'm not saying that Jai is going to beat David Benavidez. Nobody
yeah,
heard me
it's
say that
even.
David Benavidez is going to beat Jai.
Yeah,
I'm just defending him because BBO saying this man is a coward, he's a punk and all this.
MJ,
Well,
the
hell, the man
chat is
fought
going
everybody.
crazy with Jai Opetaia. Shout
I
out
never said
MJ.
David was going to beat him. It's a 50-50 fight. Either one of those guys can win.
Yeah, it's 50-50 to me, but you guys in the chat is like he's going to unalive him and stuff. That's crazy. I think Benavidez got a chance now.
I think Jai Opetaia has a chance because of his boxing ability and his power. I think David Benavidez has a chance because of his non-stop punch output and his gas tank. I think both of these guys got a chance of winning this fight. I don't know who's gonna win.
Nah, that's a fight that I wouldn't know. He got dropped in 2017. That's that.
I told you it was like 8 years ago.
Well, BVO, I don't know why. I don't know, but
I told you. You thought I was joking. I saw the fight. I watched the fight.
yeah,
I told you like
yeah, I
7 8 years
remember this
ago.
fight. I remember this fight. That guy.
Let me just say this. Let me just say this, man. We got people in the building and they speaking facts. Benavidez is flat-footed as F. Ja would knock him out. Another one said Ja Opetaia is after the belts in his weight division, then the rest can get it. So he can get it. At the end of the day, it seems like the overwhelming consensus is this. David Benavidez, the pussycat, he's got no nuts. He won't step to a real fighter. And it is what it is, man. He's not the first
Yeah,
guy to
that's
be like
crazy.
that. I mean, hey, he just had too big a weight class. I mean, maybe what? Maybe give us 5 years when Ja Opetaia retired, he'll come up there. Dude is scary, man. Hey, I get why Free doing this.
How old is Ja Opetaia?
I'm just nervous. I'm surprised at my
I
brother
think he's
Prize.
what I do.
I'm just proud that you co-signing this bum David Benavidez, dog.
He's
He
not
ain't fought
you going
nobody.
too far. He's 30 free.
He ain't fought nobody, man.
Okay. They're around the same age. They're around the same age. David
No,
Benavidez, I think,
David
is
like 26.
no, David is like 28. He's like
No,
27,
look
28.
how old he is. Look
He's
how
like
old he is.
27.
Look
He's like
how old
20.
he is.
I'm telling you, he's like
David's
27.
29.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, I was wrong. He's
yeah.
29. I thought he was like 27, 28. I know he wasn't no 26 because when he was at 168, he was 26. Well, I knew he wasn't 26 still.
Mm-hmm.
He said Ja
Born
Opetaia
in 96.
would knock Benavidez something Morrell couldn't do.
Well, they're
To
Could
Morrell
do.
around the
Jr.
same
Oh,
age.
could do to Morrell. Hold on.
Yeah, he did, MJ. I was just watching that when I was trying to find that clip of that knockdown that wasn't really a knockdown by Morrell, but and that
Oh, you
what was
talking
it?
about when you took when his legs was
He
all over the place? Get out of here, man.
cracked him with a right hand. Well, play the video.
Man,
You got the video. Play the video.
Nigga, keep God in your life. Fuck nigga.
That's all I can tell you, man. That's all I can tell you, niggas, man. Keep God in your life, man, because if
Yeah,
y'all falling for this trap for David Benavidez, man, y'all fall for anything.
yeah, eye for eye.
Dude, David Benavidez is not that dude.
I don't fall for anything. What I say is the dude fights everybody we ask him to fight.
Except Ja Opetaia.
And I wasn't a very big fan of David Benavidez. I wasn't a very big fan of David Benavidez.
I can't tell.
Hold up. Let me talk. You'll understand why. Like I said, I wasn't a very big fan of David Benavidez, but he earned my respect because this man was been fighting everybody we asked him to fight.
Why you ain't play that video I sent
I
you?
want to see David Benavidez and David Morrell. He fought him. He beat him. They said they wanted to see Boo Boo Andrade. He fought him. He made him quit. Everybody's man is. We want to see that man in the ring with. He fought.
He won't play that video.
Except for one guy.
All I say is this.
And so let me ask, what's wrong with the blacks?
I bet he won't play that video I sent him.
Let me see. I'm trying to get the. trying to get it to pull up.
You're trying to get it to pull up. Okay.
Oh yeah. You sent it to me pretty grainy.
Man, it's just a little clip, little 14 seconds.
I mean, that man fought Cater Plant. That man fought Anthony Durrell. Fought Boo Boo Andrade. He's trying to fight daggone Bivol. Bivol dropped his belt because he said he wants a rematch. Arthur, and then that man said he only fighting Arthur. They could fight in Russia.
I mean, Jai Opetaia always say stuff like this.
I really bury motherfuckers.
I never heard Jai
Opetaia
say
thing, baby.
anything like that.
Everybody in the chat have. Everybody in the chat have. Everybody in the chat have, but you haven't. So I get it, man.
I haven't heard Jai say none of that.
When you see a fighter like him, it is not illegal to do certain punches and throw certain punches.
Hold on, I hit the wrong clip. I think the thing that's so funny about this is like to hear a free capping for a scary dude like
That's crazy.
David Benavidez.
I don't cap for nobody.
You capping for him? This is the clip you talking about. Look at this bump.
Nobody.
Look at this bump.
That wasn't no knockdown. That was garbage.
Hold on. Tell me one thing that I lied about. Tell me one thing I lied about.
Hold on. Let me say the clip.
Tell me one thing that I lied about.
That is garbage right there.
Tell me one thing I lied about.
That was garbage, bro. Y'all see that chat?
Your gloves.
That's not a knockdown, dog.
Chat, y'all see that?
Canvas. That's what it
That's not a
is.
knockdown.
I think his gloves was on the kid's legs all over the place. Man, y'all crazy.
Man, that man. That's
That's
garbage.
the reason why they didn't call it a knockdown. The nigga, for one, he got hit behind the head, and secondly, it was more of a push than it was a punch.
It looked like it was on a glove to me.
Hey, man. I think Bibble put hands on David for real. That's a fact. Benavidez ain't beating no Dimitri Bivol, man. I got him getting knocked out by King Arthur, man. Y'all going crazy about a dude who ain't nobody worried about. I bet you a 41-year-old man beats him dead. This dude's a hype job, bro.
No,
This is
like
crazy.
I said,
It's crazy to see how niggas be on this dude. This dude's a
No,
hype
the
job.
man-
He
the man-
stinks.
I'm not saying that the man won't get beat. I'm saying the man is fighting everybody we want him to fight. He said he wants to fight Bivol. Bivol dropped the belt, said he's going to fight Arthur for a third time. He was just mandatory. He dropped the belt. He wants to fight Bivol. He wants to fight Arthur.
Hey, I want to thank everybody for 6,800 subscribers, man. We're getting real close to 7,000. Thank you guys so much for supporting us, man. We're one of the only African-American and Puerto Rican shows out there, man. So thank you guys for everything you guys are doing. The support means a lot. It really does. I can't say enough about what you guys have been doing. The last few months, we've been averaging about 500,000 views, 500,000 views, 500,000 views a month, man. Thank you guys for everything. And like I said, I'm gonna keep giving y'all the real. You know, everybody want to cap for David Benavidez while he get knocked down, and his dad got to come out and talk for him. Tell David to grow a pair of nuts. He's 30 years old, got his dad talking for him. What a punk. What's going on, brother? How you feeling, brother?
Man, you need to cut it out. There you go again. Hey, we can't leave you alone for an hour without you spewing propaganda about the monster, about the Mexican monster. Yeah, that propaganda you spew is hard. Y'all know you know he's gonna go down as one of the best Mexicans in the history of boxing.
I think Canelo is one of the best Mexicans in history.
No. David Benavidez, the Mexican monster.
Oh yeah, I mean he can come back after this job. I think he can. I mean, I'm not gonna say he can't, but I think that's kind of crazy for you. My brother said I'm giving propaganda. I'm giving people the truth.
You ain't giving people the truth. You're giving the people your version of the truth.
Not true. Not true. If you ask Jalil,
Give me your version of it.
I'll have you ask Jalil, who wins, Jai Opetaia, David Benavidez? I guarantee he'll say Jai Opetaia. Guarantee he'll say that.
Once again, but that doesn't change the fact that David Benavidez is going to go down as one of the greatest Mexican boxers ever. That didn't change that. Because you said it, Jalil said it. I don't care which one of y'all said it. The man said it great. You just a hater, man.
We passing off what's that, participation trophies now. My bad, coach.
Nah, this ain't participation. He at the head of the class. One minute you say Canelo offered him $5 million and thought he wasn't going to take it and he took it. Then the next minute you say he dunking somebody else. Cut it out, man.
Man, if I'm wrong, coach, why did his dad come out and say something? Because they know he's sweet. His dad had to come out. You can look it up. Look it up. You think I'm playing? Look it up. You don't have to take my word for it, like Lamar Burton said. His dad came out, as Pride say, his daddy came out and said
that was wrong.
that he
That's
on the
crazy.
list. That he on the list. Why is his dad even talking for him?
I say people on Jalil's list. That don't change nothing. That don't change nothing. You don't see a bunch of people running to go challenge that man. Come on, man.
Hey,
man.
We see Devin Haney put out a list by Bill Haney.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he BBO horrible, man.
Said it best. He said, like I said, I already stated I'm not a fan of Benavidez, but the boy can fight. I think if he fights Bibble, he gets his first loss. That's a fact.
No, I think that's a great fight, but I don't think Bibble can beat him. I think he'll knock Bibble out.
You think Bibble stops you?
No, I think he stops Bibble.
Ooh.
That's a Mexican monster. That's a Mexican monster, man.
That's tough.
He make big men look like kids. He makes bigger men look like kids. Man,
like
Boo was my guy. Boo was my guy.
Boo was fighting Luke Keeler, man. Stop, coach.
I'm gonna be honest.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Based off of what I saw with the Arthur fight, I think David Benavidez can knock him out because David Benavidez got a bigger gas tank than Arthur. David Benavidez is going to be throwing combinations.
Oh no, man! Y'all talking about Bevo is technical, man. He know how not to get knocked out.
Y'all smash the like button, man.
I understand. No, it's a lot of guys that David Benavidez fought that was technical. But what I'm saying is, what I saw in the Arthur fight, Bivol can't handle the pressure. He can't handle the pressure. So
I was just saying that Boo Boo is 160. No, Boo Boo is a 154 pounder that blew up to 68 to fight David for a paycheck. Stop it, man. Y'all gotta stop this, man. People think y'all serious, man. Y'all gotta stop this, man.
Boy, your lies is legendary. Your lies, legendary.
And you know what's fun? They only say that because I'm black. That's why they do that.
You can be
exactly
blue.
What it is.
They got you being
You can be blue.
You just wrong. That's it. You wrong. And
Tell him again.
Hold on, wait a minute, man.
Hold on, Skillet.
No,
Hold on, man.
You out of order, man.
You out of order.
We done let you talk, man. You done been rambling up here. We let you talk. You been rambling. Listen. Man,
Go ahead, Skillet.
Being on the panel, we losing credibility dealing with you. We losing credibility around here because we on the, it's ridiculous. I mean, some of the stuff that you're saying, it's ridiculous.
You know what my grandma used to tell me all the time, Dub? You said it's not about who think, it's not about what people think, it's about being right. Right is right, wrong is wrong. I guess you never heard that. Right is right, wrong is wrong.
And you done
David
been wrong a lot of
Benavidez is
times.
Not that guy. So have you.
Matter of fact, you're right.
Didn't you tell me Brian Miller's gonna beat Devin Black Jesus Haney?
And I was
Didn't
wrong
you tell me that?
I said I was wrong about that. But
okay. Didn't you tell me Jermaine O'Keefe was gonna beat T.O. two-time Ring Magazine champion? Didn't you tell me that?
And I thought
didn't you tell me that?
I thought he won that fight. But didn't you
what did the judges say?
Well, what didn't you tell me that Ryan Garcia was gonna stop Tank Davis? Didn't you say that? Didn't you tell me that Canelo Alvarez was going to stop Bud Crawford? Didn't you say that?
He beat the best fighter for the last 50 years. It happens, man.
You out of order. You out of order. No, you out of order. We're not talking about the fighter. We're not talking about predicting the fights. We're talking about some of the stuff that you're saying with a straight face, like it's truthful and honest. That's what we're talking about. That's the nonsense. That
man named Propaganda Jones. Propaganda Jones.
Thank you.
Hold on.
Everybody thinks it, but you.
See, hold on, coach. They're gonna think you anti-black because you keep going at the black man. Let me read this comment.
We all black.
He said absolutely. No, D Free's Puerto Rican. D Free's Puerto Rican.
D Free a black dude.
Man,
and
I
think Pride's got curly hair. I don't know what Pride.
I don't care.
I don't know what Pride is.
They my brothers. They black folks to me.
Right.
That's what I'm gonna call them. I don't know what you're talking about.
Black is a socks. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Well, hold on. When Coach disagree with me, is he going at the black man? No, he just
Hold on,
going
you
there
moving
with
the goal.
my
See,
opinion.
Dub, you moving the goalpost. That's what you always
Hey,
do. You come here moving the
you
goalpost.
but Dub, you a gentleman. He's not a gentleman. You're a gentleman.
I agree.
Yeah, you can't compare that. He's not a gentleman.
Let me read this comment. What my man said, he said Boo Boo had no business fighting a cruiserweight at 54. That's a fact. That's a fact. Boo Boo was a 154 pounder fighting a big black Mexican. So what? That loss don't even count.
That's
Don't
wild.
even count. And I'll just say this, man. We moving on because I've been giving David too much work. I don't want nobody to get upset.
You wrong,
You know.
though, but this is the thing. This is the thing. Before any of it, the first one we should be giving David Benavidez his credit because even after even after the Canelo fight, right, or the fight that didn't happen that he was pushing for, Canelo was the one. He said, "Man, these guys need to fight each other." Well, David Benavidez went out and did it. He went out there and beat Caleb Plant. He went out and beat Boo Boo. He beat both of them, did he not? And that's what Canelo said he wanted to see happen. He said, I want to see these guys fight each other. I'll fight the winner. That's what Canelo said. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Hey, all I want to know is why is David Benavidez gloves always on the doggone
You still out of
ring?
order, man. You still out of order. You won't even
Get the
answer
man's gloves off the ring,
you
man.
won't even answer the question. And this is the next question I gotta ask you. I don't see now Ronald Graville, he put David Benavidez on his pockets, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why I don't see you playing when George Kambosos put Teofimo Lopez on his damn pocket? Why I don't see it?
That's like 7 years ago, Doug. We talking about old stuff. We talking about stuff that just happened.
That fight is like 7 years ago.
Hold on, wait a minute. That fight happened after the Ronald Graville David Benavidez fight. It happened after that fight happened. So where's that video, man?
What a mess!
You a mess. You're right. You a mess. You a damn mess.
Hey, I ain't gonna call you.
It ain't registered. He said, nigga, it still ain't registered.
He's lucky he can stop me from talking.
It ain't registered.
It's illegal. It's illegal what he's doing to me right now. Freedom of speech, and I'm cooking him.
Hold on, don't make me pull up my George Foreman grill and grill your ass.
You can pull whatever you want to out, and I'll still put hands of
This the doghouse, man. You ain't got the upper hand in the doghouse, nigga.
In doghouse rules, we go into somebody wins. So bring your motherfucking ass now. We ain't got time for this. You out of order.
We leaving boots and elbows on you, man. You gotta remember, man. This how we do it, man. In the doghouse, man.
Y'all ain't seen the presenter point yet to I'm talking about. Y'all ain't seen it. This is what we're talking about. This is the nonsense.
I just don't understand.
That's why
I don't understand why you want these guys to fight each other. David Benavidez is fighting all his contemporaries, but you don't want to give him no credit for it. I don't understand that.
Hold on, I'm David Benavidez's biggest fan.
You ain't David Benavidez's biggest nothing.
Yes, I am.
Biggest.
I've always supported David.
You are. You David Benavidez's biggest hater. You David Benavidez's biggest hater.
You gotta stop the lies.
I'm wrong. You David Benavidez's biggest hater.
How can a black man who survived, man, 400 years of persecution be a hater? How is that possible? How is that possible?
I'm gonna tell you the difference
between smash it like button, man. Put some color in the chat.
And criticism. The difference between hate and criticism is calling people names because you have no facts to back up what you're saying. When you say, "Oh, he's a punk, he's a pussycat," but then when the facts is put in your face, oh man, but he went to 175. He ain't called out.
Hold on, you talking about a nigga that took his ball and went home? That's like a me and you playing basketball. I'll beat you, and then you say, you know what, I'm going home.
That's the difference.
That's what that was. Shoot Uncle Curtis.
Criticism saying, "Oh yeah, he won the fight, but I think he could have did this. It would have been easier, or I think he need to work on this." That's criticism. You just out here hating.
Pure hate.
The black man's hating. I love it. I
don't think he hates him. I just think he don't like the nigga. That's all.
No, I love it. I love it.
Hold on, I'm black.
I can't hate nobody. I got an obligation by God to love everybody.
No, man, but you out of order because the criticism that you're giving to David Benavidez at this current moment in time, calling him the Mexican pussycat, right? Man, he got put on his pockets by Ronald Graville. showing this video over and over and over and over.
The people did that. I didn't do that. The people did
Hold
that.
on, man. Let me finish.
Go ahead.
But what you don't show is he got back up and put hands and feet on Ronald Guerrero. You don't show that piece of it, right? Everybody.
This is the problem that I have.
Hold on. Let me read this. Let me read the chat. My man KT said that he gets credit for fighting the opponents indeed, but the guy is built like a sandwich. Ja is going to unalive him. That's what the people saying. Hey, I'm just saying
built like a sandwich.
I have no problem with what y'all believe. If y'all believe that he's going to lose, that's fine. I have no problem with that. No problem with that. What I'm saying is, if y'all so mad that David Benavidez is fighting Zordo, well then why y'all not going at Jai Opetaia and say, hey dog, why you let him take food off your table?
I don't like the
man out. What you
I don't
want Jai
like
to
the
do? Kidnap me? You want him to do the
Zordo
Trump and go
fight.
take him out his house?
Like I told you before.
You want him to take him out his house?
He can literally say in the public when he's having his little interviews, nah, David, don't fight Zordo. You need to be fighting me. I'm the man at the division. That's what he could say. But he don't say that. He just say, this my division. But you ain't saying, David, you need to fight me.
Yeah, Uncle Curtis, I've been hearing the same thing. He got one more fight with Al, and I believe he might end up with Zuffa if he got the nuts. But I think he's a eunuch, so he's nutless, so I don't think he'll do it.
Hold on.
That's crazy.
You one of his biggest fans, but you think he a unit and he nutless.
That's
According
crazy.
to your statements. This is crazy. You think this man is part of the unsurly that's supposed to be protecting Khaleesi.
Taking the crown, yeah, taking the crown, man.
You out of
All
order.
I can hold on, Dub.
Man, you out of order.
It ain't registered in you. Listen, nigga, it still ain't registered.
You can play as many videos as you want to. You're not gonna stop. You're not gonna stop me. You out of order. And we're gonna call a spade a spade.
So the black man's out of order. Okay.
Wait a minute. This ain't got
I've been here for 400 years. I've been here for 400 years, man. What are you talking about,
You ain't been
Dub?
alive 400 years. Ain't been here for 400 years. You fine again. Now you
What, Uncle Curtis? You think that the Zordo and the Benavidez fight is long overdue? I don't want to see that fight, but I don't think Zordo's that good.
What I will say is the Zordo versus David Benavidez.
I get the money factor free.
That's a warm up.
It's a bigger fight because of the fan base. It's a bigger fight.
Yeah,
but I think the
when two blacks fight, ain't no money in it.
It's a buddy thing with the Mexicans and
what I'm saying is it's the fan base, so it's a bigger fight. But the more entertaining fight is Ja versus David Benavidez. But if Ja ain't saying nothing, I'm not gonna speak for him.
You know what he did? You know what he did? For he went and got his dad. That's what he did. He said, hey, Dad.
Well, don't his dad talk for him though?
What? Since
they trying to jump me.
Since you saying David went and got his dad, maybe John need to get his dad because he ain't saying nothing.
He did. He said it's cruiserweight's my division.
Yeah, I agree with that now, MJ.
My division. Okay, so what? They fighting. You wanted to fight him. He's not fighting you. He's fighting David. So you should be saying, nah, David, this is my division. You need to be fighting me. You don't need to fight him. I'm the linear champion. You need to fight me.
What did MJ say? He said Benavidez needs to fight. Go ahead, my bad. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No. He said Benavidez need to fight Bivol and Ja this year or not, or maybe Ja or then maybe Better Beef. I agree. I want to see one of them three names: Bivol, Ja, or Better Beef.
Read that one, Price. Read that one, please.
Uncle Curtis?
No, the one by KT. Then go to Uncle Curtis.
Where's KT?
It said David. I got it put up on the screen so you can see it.
Oh, it says David knows Zordo is slower and just flat-footed as he is. That's easy work for David. That fight is going to look like two soggy sandwiches smashed together. Ja's going to retire this man. That's tough. I think
that's a fact. John's going. Everybody keeps saying it, free. He gonna F you up, free.
No, you keep saying everybody keeps saying it's the same two people. It's not everybody.
Coach, didn't you say you had Jai Opetaia, Coach?
Okay, do you have more than two people in the chat? Yes or no?
Yes.
We do.
Okay, so then it's not.
I don't know why y'all pay him no attention. I don't know why y'all pay BVO no attention. The man ain't a hypocrite. He's not a hypocrite, but he does deal in hypocrisy.
Oh, here we go. Talking about somebody black. That's what they do. They try to discredit Martin Luther King.
what MJ said, but Zordo was the same guy that Jai wanted to fight.
Oh, that is true, Uncle Curtis. Now we got to see how Zerto gonna react coming off that surgery. Forgot about that
Man, Zerto
surgery.
gonna get knocked out, man.
Yeah, I think Zerto
This
gonna get beat up, bro.
this
He's not
flat-footed
very good
Mexican
to me.
pussycat is gonna knock him out, man. The pussycat
But
got it.
if they line it up in Rumble, it'll be a good fight as long
You
as
know
it
what I think
lasts.
should happen? You know what I want? You know this what I'm gonna say. All joking aside, you know what I'm gonna say? I hope that at the end of this fight, I hope that Jai Opetaia flies all the way from Australia, is ringside, and then they let him in the ring. And then I hope that Jai slapped the dog-ish out of David
Man, get out of
Benavidez.
here. Why? What's
Right in
that
front
gonna
of
do?
everybody. Let him
Bro, you
know,
keep
fight
talking
me,
about somebody
punk.
slap somebody.
What up, Champ Ross?
Hold on,
What is
wait a
slapping
minute.
somebody in the ring gonna do, BBO? That ain't gonna prove
How
much
are
of
you,
nothing.
David
The man ain't never said he
Benavidez?
wouldn't fight him, so why would he do that?
Yeah, why would he just
No,
bust him upside his head?
hold on, coach. You're wrong because his dad came out and said there's no purpose in him. Benavidez, he said Bivol and Beterbiev are more skilled than Ja. What kind of girl stuff is that?
Man, you
Is he
need to
gonna
cut
fight
it
the
out.
man or not?
That's what the father believes.
Man, somebody should have slapped his Bob in the head for saying that.
But hold up, for the same way that the
BBO
man
brutal,
is
bro.
an upfront boxing. If you ask me, yesterday they said that the Lara fight would be a difficult fight for Jalil because of his pedigree, his boxing ability, his ring IQ, and his longevity in the game at the highest level. I said I can agree with that. What is the problem? But I say we would still fight if they offered it and the money made sense. Stop doing that, man. Them people, because a coach can tell you his honest opinion on what he thinks will happen. That tells me that the coach has investigated the fighter and said these are his pluses and these are his flaws. You only hear parts of conversation. You hear the parts you like.
No, I would disagree with that because one thing I'll tell you is this. It's like Maya Angelou said it best. When somebody shows you who they are, believe them. David Benavidez has shown you he doesn't want to fight their best.
That's not true, BBO. Based off of what?
Listen, because when he had a chance at 68, he took his ball and went home and never fought Canelo. That's what he did. He got tired of waiting. So now he
was the man. They offered the man $80 million. He didn't take it. They offered the man another $85 million. He didn't take it. He said, "Oh, if y'all want me to fight David Benavidez, I need $200 million."
DP, my guy, what up?
Man, appreciate you. Hey, man, let's
Smash
make sure
the like
super
button.
chat. Let's make sure the super chat is still working. Somebody, let's put some color in the chat. Make sure it's still working, man. Because anywhere else y'all go, y'all gonna hear about Abdul Wahid, or y'all gonna hear about Black Jesus. You know what I mean? We talking about real stuff, real fights that's gonna happen, man. But I'll say this. Shout out to Andy Cruz. Andy Cruz is still doing what he do. He calling out his son, Keyshawn Sweet Davis, basically saying he want to fight him. And we're gonna see if Keyshawn Davis got a pair of nuts because we heard that he don't. So shoot to my brother right side with that toothpiece, man. Making sure we can still hit the super chat over here, man. But I'm just telling y'all, man, y'all gotta stop protecting these guys, man. The way y'all protect guys, it's disgusting, man. They didn't protect Muhammad like that.
Cut it out.
I'm not just saying you. It's a lot of people that's protecting you. Like people protecting David Benavidez.
Who am I?
You trying to protect the baby from Jai Opetaia, bro?
I'm not. What? When have you ever heard me
I haven't
say
heard you say put his ass in there once. That's the old right side. I missed the old dub right side. I missed the old dub right side.
See, this is the problem. You have this. I don't know what you got going on in your mind, but you done built this shit up in your mind where you can say whatever you want to, and if somebody don't agree with you, then now all of a sudden they going against. No, wait a minute. I definitely want to see Jai and David Benavidez in the ring. Absolutely, I want to see it. But the way but the problem is the way you describing the situation right now is out of order.
My brother cries.
You out of order. And you so far out of order, we can't even talk boxing because you done screw shit up, man. You out of order, man.
Shoot to my brother Prize, man. Hey, man, y'all gotta make sure man, the chat is still working.
I thought mine was broke, but it worked.
Hey, he said, Chef said, what did he say? Muhammad, that's a whole different time frame. Hey, like I said, Muhammad fought the best, dog.
Yeah, but he talking about a boxing guy.
Y'all want to protect David.
Let's get back to boxing. Let's get
You
back
talking
to
about a boxing god, bro?
we done got too
Oh,
far.
let me read that. What did he say? Imagine David trying to pressure Jai Opetaia with that high guard. He getting beat dead. That's what's gonna happen, man.
Yeah, I mean, well, I don't think so.
Y'all do something about this
I just
bum
hope,
ass dude like he a monster,
all
man.
of
He
y'all that's
stinks, man.
saying
I
that.
don't think Benavidez would fight like that. My bad, Freeze.
Benavidez
I just
stink.
hope all of y'all that's saying all of this stuff, if David Benavidez win this fight, I hope y'all give the man his credit. I don't want to hear
Yeah,
no excuses.
Thank
me
Well, I'm gonna ask
none.
you this, Free. Is he up yet? Is he up yet?
Who?
Because we know he be on his pockets a lot. I want to make
Man,
sure he's
Yeah,
up.
are you done yet? Because you stay getting cooked the entire night. Are you done yet?
By who? By who? You
all
ain't
of
so
us.
much up.
Everybody
Oh,
on the panel done
Everybody.
cooked you.
No,
yeah, that's what I'm saying,
hold on.
KT.
Guys cooked you.
Hold on.
Coach cooked
KT
you.
said,
Job cooked you. You've been cooked 4 times. I think you're overdone.
I wasn't cooked. At the end of the day, man, y'all trying to jump me. I got jumped.
Oh, now we jumping.
I'm talking about a fair one.
Hey,
Y'all don't want a fair one with me.
6'5", 360 pounds.
Well,
We need to jump you.
hey, BVO, you pick your opponent real quick. You pick it. And the top.
I'm the can, man. Anybody can get it. Anybody can get
Man,
it.
you ain't no can, man. You ain't nothing more than Dick Dastardly.
Say it one more time, coach.
That's
You ain't
crazy.
no can, man. That man Dick Dastardly.
Hold on, man.
Somebody in a brutal knockout.
And so let me ask, what's wrong with the blacks?
You this right here, D Free.
You should ask yourself who taught you to hate being what God gave you.
You lucky you controlling that piece, because if you weren't controlling that, then you would be getting fried right now. If this was on my panel, hey, coach, what you got on BB? Hey, BBO coach, y'all go with it. Y'all go ahead.
Hold on. We got people right now. He said BBO is the only one with a set of eyes on his face. Tell him to chew, y'all. These dudes is nuts.
Hey, look, BBO don't want to create. That brother went and created a whole nother channel.
Hell
They'll
no.
post on his own stuff, man.
Hell no. That person, they've been in his chat before.
The people in the chat is not listening, because I don't recall anybody saying David Benavidez is going to win this fight. We saying stop hating on the man is what we said.
That's all I said.
I never heard anybody say that David Benavidez is going to beat Jai Opetaia.
Yeah, I don't know.
That said that Jai is going to beat David Benavidez.
I want to see it.
Champ Ross even said Benavidez got a bad dream thinking about Opetaia. So BBO is kind of right with saying everybody, because everybody in the chat damn near saying the same thing.
That's what I was trying to tell Coach.
No, he's not right. This is the problem.
I'm absolutely right.
No, I'm saying how he feels. Like he ain't the only one that feel like that is what I'm saying, basically.
The problem is what he's saying is that David Benavidez is scared of Jai Opetaia. That's what he's saying. And my disagreement is, I don't think David Benavidez is scared of that man.
Nah.
I think he will get in the ring with that man.
According to what? He ain't fought him yet.
Oh my God.
I like how y'all do that. I like how
All right. It's just
I would say Nose Rhyme said BBO speaking facts, so y'all talking. I don't know.
That's a fact, bro. Hey, BBO don't lie to the people, man. I love the people too much.
You can't hate on his fans. Y'all can't hate on his fans. Y'all can't do that.
I understand that you have a couple of
You're an asshole.
I understand there's a couple of Jai Opetaia fans in the audience watching and listening, but the problem is nobody on this panel said who was going to win except for BBO. Nobody said who was going to win.
Brother Curtis said David wants to fight Jai bad as ish.
That's a fact. Hey, that's not a fact. And I love you, Uncle Curtis. Uncle Curtis, that's not true, Uncle Curtis. Oh, he would have had the nuts to fight him first.
My bad, Freezy.
Y'all just be cutting folks off.
That was my fault.
I
didn't mean to read. I didn't mean to. Yeah, I didn't mean to
the
do that. I didn't mean to do that. I read it out loud. I was supposed to read it myself, but that's my bad.
The problem is, I have no problem with what you believe. If you believe that Jai is going to win, then bet on it. Bet your money on it, and hopefully you win money. I didn't say who was going to win the fight. I'm just saying, stop hating on the man that's been giving us what we asked these fighters to give us. We asked these fighters to fight the best fight. David Benavidez has been doing that. And y'all want to sit here and put the man down for what? And then you wonder why guys don't want to give you the fight. They're only going after the money. Because
This
y'all
brother
going to hate on the
speaking
fight
facts in
either
the
way.
chat. He said not hating. You know what it is? These young kids, man, if you say something they don't like, you're a hater. That's what happened with a lot of these young folks, man.
Yeah, me too, Uncle Curtis.
That's what happened, man.
Zerto is a tune-up.
I'm not talking about you, Free. I'm talking about usually when you say something, these kids say you hating if you make a critique. My critique is this. I didn't know you.
These dudes is wild, man.
I
They
didn't know you
wild,
said
man.
hating. All I'll say is this, man. David Benavidez, man, is a sucker, man. And it is what it is, bro. Tell him to get off his pockets, man.
But Uncle Curtis said,
hold on, Prize. Hold on, man. But
well,
BBO,
damn, let me read
BBO
the
just
channel
said
members.
That, well, I got it. I'm gonna let you read it. I got it. Calm down, man. You out of order.
I'm not hyped.
No, he's not. He's in order.
BBO just sat there and said that he's David Benavidez's biggest fan. Did he not say that?
No, I didn't say I was his biggest fan. That was disingenuous.
My bad. You a fan of him. You a fan.
I love it.
No, you did say you was one of his biggest fans. You did say that.
Maybe 2 years ago, I might have said that.
You just said it.
You just
Shout out to
said
Free.
it.
Here we go with
Shout out to Free.
And that's what I said. I said, no, you're not his biggest nothing. I said, matter of fact, I'm wrong. You his biggest hater. You did just say that.
Well, Uncle Curtis said he thinks Zerto's a tune-up for David.
Man,
And then
you out of order, man. We handling business up here, man. You out
man,
of order.
nobody don't want to hear that, man. And then shout out to Champ Ross. He says he said just stay at the weight. Just stay at the weight Benavidez after Zerto fight, then don't say you coming back to weight after that fight regardless. So
yeah,
I agree with that too.
Because y'all don't want to admit David Benavidez is a coward, bro. Y'all don't want to admit it, man. It's the truth, man. And Doug right side any day.
There's a lot of guys in the sport of boxing that I believe is cowards, and David Benavidez ain't one of them.
Yeah, now I agree with that for sure. He's not a sucker, bro. He'll rumble anybody. I think he'll rumble anybody.
I believe Richardson Hitchens is a coward. I believe he's a coward.
Because he's black?
David, no, not because he won't fight nobody.
He just fought, didn't he?
No, he did not just fought.
No.
His last fight was last year.
Yeah, he about to get stripped.
No.
Hell no.
He fought Cambosis.
Can I squeeze in?
He fought Cambosis the summer of last year.
Yeah, that was last year. Go ahead, Coach.
Can I
Y'all
squeeze
making
in
it
on
seem
that?
like last year was 7 months ago.
It
Go
was
ahead,
7
Coach.
months ago when he fought Cambosis.
Yeah, it was. It was
Damn.
a while ago, Pride. It was. It was just the only
All right,
people
well, that's
seeing it
normal.
was me on the zone watching the zone rewind.
The man said he won't unify with Antoine because Antoine don't have a big name. Like his name is big. He said
Now that is corny.
No, he
I agree
do
with
got a
that.
big name.
That was corny.
And he takes old spin bucket, man.
He wouldn't fight Dagon. He wouldn't fight Matias because he said he didn't want the rehydration clause. But then he turned around and fought Puro for the same belt with the rehydration clause. He don't want to fight nobody.
Hold on. Matias is a drug cheat, bro.
No, whatever you believe, he wasn't that big of a drug cheat that Puro couldn't beat him. And the last guy couldn't beat him.
Is Ryan Garcia
Don
a drug
Smith beat him.
Is Ryan Garcia a drug cheat?
And Ryan said he's anti-black.
Damn, Brother Curtis said Africa Hitchison is out here capping and ducking.
Yeah, his name should be apartheid. That's what they should call him, apartheid.
I don't want to call him. I mean, I guess so, man.
Shout out to my man
I think he'll
apartheid.
fight.
Can I ask a question?
Hold on, let me read this chat before you ask that question. He said BBO sound like he just came from Australia. Now he's a citizen. Viva Australia, BBO. Get out of here. Oh, I saw like I'm from Australia. Come on, mate. Don't say that.
What you saying now, Doug?
Let me read this. Let me read one more comment. Then we'll go. He said he's been training with Crawford. He has to come with something new and different. He got this in his bag. If he come with the same stuff, Tio might touch him up because Tio is a train, but Shakur is good. Shakur is like a little bit above average, but it is what it is. Go ahead.
What you said, Doug?
I want to ask Coach his opinion on this whole topic of conversation. I want to ask Coach.
He probably think we're nuts.
No, Coach know we right.
Y'all so far out of order, it don't even make sense. Y'all gotta say something about conversation. That Negro just out of order up here today. This ain't even respectful right now. It ain't even respectful.
Hey, Coach, you still there?
I'm listening.
Oh, he
Coach
must have
just
fell off the
probably
bus.
like, yo, these boys is
He said he
crazy.
listening. He said he listening.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear him. Go ahead, Coach.
How can I go and listen? He said he wanted to ask a question.
No, I thought you said you had something you wanted to put in on there. That's what I wanted to get back to.
Oh no, I was just saying with the thing about any champion. I'm not gonna take no one particular, but I'll take the one that was commented on. Any guy that's a champion and he turns down a fight by his promoter. And the reason I emphasize his promoter is that's the only person that can, by contract, make him fight. But he turns down a fight with his promoter. Then that one I can say, whatever your harshest word is. But if a fighter turns down a fight offered by another fighter, or a fight that's offered by another promoter and they haven't gone through the channels, then he just a sucker. When it comes to Richardson Hitchens, he stated everything he stated is based on opinion because he doesn't have the ability to make a fight. When it come to making fights, the average fighter ain't got two nickels to rub together to make a dime. They don't have the type of money that it takes to make a fight. So when these fighters be saying, send me a contract, he can't send you nothing because financially he can't afford to do it, and he's an employee. But when your promoter offers you a fight and says you turned it down, at that point, freeing them right. Yeah, that's on some bitch status. That's when your promoter does it. But when these fighters do it, he can say he don't want to fight Antoine 100 times. And that's him being honest about himself. I ain't gonna put the sucker when you say I don't want to fight a certain dude. I don't care what your reason is. But when his own promoter say let's make it, when that happens and he turns it down, then don't tell me nothing about none of that. Don't tell me nothing about none of that.
Hey, Coach, I want to ask you a question real quick. They were talking about, and I don't know how true it is. If like you was naming, fights. You done been around the Antoine camp, right? Or the Russell camp. Let me put it that way. You done been around them. And I think Mr. Gary, he went on. He did an interview the other day. He was talking about how he was shocked that Africa didn't want to fight Antoine because Antoine had put hands on him 2 times, and normally, fighters want their get back. But it don't seem like that's. Do you know that to be a fact? Is that true? Did Antoine put hands on him in the amateurs? Do you know anything about any of that situation that Mr. Gary was speaking on?
That's tough.
Man, that's fact. That's fact. That's fact. You can look at the Olympic trial. Yeah, did he? Yeah, that ain't no opinionated thing. He really put hands on him. And one to see him again. And
what'd you say, Free?
I said he beat the man 4 times.
Oh, it was 4 times. It was 4 times.
And neither one of them was difficult fights. You can go back and watch them on YouTube. None of them were difficult fights. It was rather easy. And when I say that, those are in the. Please understand, there's a difference in a 10-ounce amateur glove and a 10-ounce pro glove. One is made to score, and one is made to hurt you. The one that's made to hurt you, he ain't trying to see Antoine in that because the one that was made to score was hurting him.
Smash the light.
Last question. As far as your evaluation of Africa, your evaluation of them from what you've seen, been around, the knowledge that you got of the sport, man, who do you see Africa beating at 40, 47? The top name guys. Who do you see them beat? And we like to play a game over here. We played it with Jalil not too long ago. Who beats who? And BDO, can we play the game tonight with Africa?
Yeah, give me one. Let me just say one thing before we say that. I want everybody to know I love Jose Benavidez. I'm just giving a critique.
Oh, God.
And I think the thing is this. That's the thing. Hold on, let me say this because people listen.
Man,
I want people to understand this.
Hold
on.
up, Dub? You out of order.
Hold on, Dub. You out? Ain't that what you say? You off
out of
order. You off order.
I'm trying to keep your credibility.
Listen, because I've been blessed to talk to Jose Senior. Jose Senior, stop protecting David and let him be a man and fight Jai Opetaia. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I want you to say that to them when they come to this channel.
That's it. I'll say that all the time. I actually get texts. Shout out to my man Seattle Rick. He put me in contact with them. So shout out to Team Benavidez. I'm always Team Benavidez until they fight Jai Opetaia. Simple.
Man, when you talked to him, you was kikiing too. You was kikiing.
No, I wasn't. You wild.
Niggas, in the words of Ice Cube, niggas always want to show their teeth.
Did you call him a pussycat?
Say it again.
Man, kikiing.
I didn't talk to Dave. I talked to Jose.
Yeah,
His dad, a very respectful brother, man. I like his dad. His dad's a beautiful person. I just think it was out of order for his dad to speak on this Jai Opetaia business. I think he was out of order to do that. That was David's thing to do, and it makes David look soft. But shout out to Team Benavidez. I just thought, Jose, you're a great trainer. Get off the media. Stop talking for David. David's a big boy. If he got the nuts, he'll fight Jai. You ain't got to say nothing, coach.
Let me ask you a question, BBL. Did he just come out and say that he got Jai Opetaia on the list, or was he asked a question?
Oh, his dad just came out of nowhere and brought that up because people were saying that why you ducking Jai Opetaia. That's what everybody was saying.
That means he was asked a question.
He was just talking to somebody, and then somebody like in the little chat or whatever interrupted and said, "Hey, why are you guys ducking Jai Opetaia?" He said, "I'm not ducking him," and he went to a long soliloquy that he wasn't ducking him.
So the man got interrupted. He didn't bring it up. He got interrupted. Asked the question.
No, they had people. Listen, y'all listen what I'm saying. He was talking to an interviewer, and somebody in the crowd said, "Why are y'all running from Jai Opetaia?"
So that means we didn't. We didn't misunderstand what you said with your propaganda.
He didn't just bring up Jai Opetaia's name. Somebody asked him why y'all running from Jai Opetaia, and he said, "No, he's on the list."
Yeah, I don't think that Benavidez is. I'm with Brother Curtis. I don't think that Benavidez Senior is holding David back.
Man, he know better. He know what son can't.
He believe in his son. He believe in his son, bro. He do.
Man, them dudes so deep in the business that they don't have to do. I'm gonna be honest with you, they don't have to do what the Jaleel, the Xanders, them dudes. They don't have to do what them dudes. They gotta chase fights. They gotta to make it the fight that they make the world know. The world wants to see these fights. They don't have to make it known that they're gonna fight. The world wanted to see Canelo and Benavidez.
Yeah,
they didn't have to argue and say, do you want to fight? BBO just like that, man. I told you, boy, he ain't a hypocrite, but he does feel a hypocrisy.
Wow. Said about somebody black. This is the exact quote from his dad. He said, "We will fight Joe." He said, "We will fight Jai Opetaia, but he lacks the experience, unlike Bivol and Beterbiev." So that's the most ridiculous statement I ever heard in my life. That's ridiculous to say that.
What he believes. He said they will fight him, but he believes that he lacks experience and mobility. So that's his belief.
Hey, Free, yesterday you said that you thought the Lara fight would be hard for Jaleel because of Lara's experience, his boxing ability, his pedigree, and his longevity at the top. And I said I agree. And I said I agree with you. You brought factual points to the table. The same way Benavidez father brought factual points. He may be too young. He may be inexperienced compared to us, but that to be something that we can just say will be a tough fight for us. But he didn't say anything wrong. Why do you always do that? Boy,
you're right. Read the man's exact quote. You're right. I was wrong for that.
Man,
I was wrong.
You took it so far out of context. The man didn't start a conversation about overtime. He was asked a question. He could have just acted like he ain't hit a man and ignored it.
But to say we fight him, but he lacks experience, unlike Beterbiev and Bivol, what is he talking about?
What's the difference if you ask Islande Lara the same question about Jaleel, and he says it would be a more difficult fight against the Charlos or Earl Spence because Jaleel lacks the experience they do? What would be wrong with that comment?
Hey man, I get y'all moving the goalpost, and I can't beat y'all at this. I can't do it.
BBO, was that question that was asked, or that the way he answered it? Did he lie? Answer that. Did he lie? in that statement saying that Beterbiev and Bivol are more experienced fighters? Did he lie about that? Or was he just being honest, in your opinion?
I don't think he lied about it. I just think that he was just giving no reason why he's ducking. That's all. There's nothing wrong with that.
So my thing is once again, and second question, at this current moment in time, David Benavidez has not fought at cruiserweight.
Right.
We would agree there, right? And Jai he's campaigning at cruiserweight, correct?
Yeah.
So before cruiserweight is 175. We agree.
Right.
The top names at 175 at this current moment in time is Bivol and Beterbiev. We agree.
They're old.
That ain't what I asked. I said the top names at 175 is Bivol and Beterbiev. Do we agree?
I think you can
ask that. I didn't ask all those. I asked if you agreed or not. I asked if you agreed. See, y'all see the nonsense, don't y'all?
Well, let me do this real quick. Let me do this real quick, Doug. Let me do this real quick.
You ain't do nothing. You out of order again. Because you won't answer.
I didn't answer the question.
No, you did. Did he answer the question? Yeah. Did he answer it?
No.
Yeah. I answered it
I'm not
perfectly.
asking you, BBO. I'm not asking. I'm asking everybody else.
So we can get it over with. Answer the question so we can get it over with.
Why is everybody attacking BBO tonight? What's the date?
I don't know why
BBO put himself in attack position. He put himself in attack position.
I'm asking you questions. I'm asking factual questions, and you can't
put himself on the chain and become a punching bag tonight.
That was your last one. I got one more.
And Prize up here, you defended this shit.
I didn't defend nothing. I just asked a question.
Why we attacking BBO? Ain't nobody attacking the man. We saying anything this man says, the same way it go for free, coach, you, me, anybody. Anything we say is subject to scrutiny on this panel. Ain't this the doghouse?
This the doghouse.
All right, then. So when I scrutinize the opinions of others and I start asking questions, I expect the right answers. That's what I expect in the doghouse.
You got to attack at least one time in the doghouse, so he ain't no exception.
Prize the pit bull trying to defend. He out of order.
No, all I did was ask. All I did was ask a question, though.
And after hearing what Prize said, I want to ask you guys something. So Eddie Hearn comes out and says,
"You ain't answered the question, man. No,
I just answered it.
He's not gonna answer it. He's not gonna answer it. Just go ahead and let him move on.
What's the question, Dub? So I want to make sure I answer it.
This number came.
What's the question, Dub? What's the question, Dub?
This number came.
Why you such a hypocrite?
Dub, what's the question, man? We don't run from no smoke. See, you scared to ask me the question?
No, because I asked the question. Prize came into the.
I didn't hear it.
I didn't defend nothing. I just said, "Why is everybody?" I asked the question.
Here's the question. Dub is pissed off that he ain't answered the question. The question is: Bivol and Arthur is the biggest names at 175.
3 to 5.
Correct.
That's all you had to say from the beginning. And I
didn't know what you had said. I didn't know what you had said. But let me ask you guys this. So Eddie Hearn just had an interview. Shout out to Eddie Hearn.
That's what he like to do.
You out of order, though.
We got topics, man. We got topics, dog.
Moving on.
Hey, but Eddie Hearn just came back after an interview with Sky Sports.
They don't care
and he said, and this is what he said. He said he thinks Tyson Fury is still in his prime. Do you guys believe Tyson Fury is still in his prime?
No.
Nobody don't give a damn about Tyson Fury. You out of order, man. This shit getting ridiculous.
I know. Champ Judge is like Dub like Mills Lane. Hold on, stop. Hold on. Knock it off, Mike. Knock that ish off, Mike.
I ain't gonna lie, Dub remind me of Judge Joe Brown, man. You say anything like he come up for your head.
Dub, say one thing for me, Dub, real quick. Say one thing for me.
Yeah, Tyson Fury looks a mess.
Let's get it on. Come on.
Yeah, didn't Tyson Fury look crazy, brother Curtis? I said he looked a mess. Man, but when I seen him in the whip, on the today or yesterday, he didn't look as big. And
he looked like he lost 40 pounds overnight. That must be.
But he was in the whip though. So it looked like he was.
The whole thing is you can look good hitting the mitt in the bag. They're not hitting back. So you can look good doing that. That doesn't mean that you in your
He
prime
can't mess with me, Vay.
hitting the Knicks in the bag. Eddie Hearn is going to say that because he wants to promote the fight between Tyson Fury and AJ. So of
Yeah.
course he's going to say that. He got an investment in it. But if you don't have no investment in the fight or the fighter, you're going to say, realistically, no, that man is not in his prime. The man is 38 years old. No, he's not.
Yeah. He looked at a mess. But like I said, the last time I seen him on Instagram,
Well, he only
he was talking
36.
about
37, ain't he? What, 37?
But real quick though, he was talking
Go
about
ahead.
AJ and not AJ. I'm sorry, pardon me. He was talking about Wilder and Chisora and who would win out of that fight or whatever. But he didn't look as bad there on that video. But like I said, he was in the whip. But one time I seen him, he looked like a complete mess, bro.
Yeah, well, sometimes you look at Tyson Fury, man, without his shape, he make you want to throw up, man. But
yeah, he's
that's
a pig,
Tyson
bro.
Fury. Yeah, he definitely is. But I think Eddie Hearn is kind of maybe putting 100 on 10, basically saying that he thinks that Tyson Fury still in his prime. I can't say he's completely wrong, but I do not think. Since my brother Insane, I don't subscribe to my brother Insane. I don't see it. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't see him in his prime.
No, he's not in his prime.
The brother said he can't beat he out of his prime, but he can't beat AJ basically.
No. He might
look good.
I don't know. I still want to see these fights though. I don't care how old they are. Dude, I want to see these fights.
He might be able to beat AJ, but to say the man is still in his prime, no, he's not.
Nah, I don't think so.
Well, that's what Eddie Hearn said. I mean, who would know better than Eddie Hearn?
Before Floyd Mayweather left boxing, he wasn't in his prime, and Floyd was a better boxer than Tyson Fury was when he left.
Yeah, I mean, let me read this quote real quick. So,
Brother Curtis,
they're still trying to make the fight for Tyson Fury and AJ, but they're trying to maybe do it at the end of the summer in Wembley. And AJ dropped a statement. He said, "I can't stop now. I've got to keep going until I reach my destination. I'm targeting." What you guys think about the great AJ coming back almost from death's door to getting back into the fight game? You think he should do that?
Hey, let me say this on this. I love what you all would say. How many people remember where Deontay Wilder got Tyson Fury from? The bar, right? He was basically a drunk, right?
He got him out the graveyard. He dug him up.
Yeah. Okay, so he dug him up, and a guy who was at the bottom of the barrel and broke got dug up and beat at that time the best heavyweight in the world. Now he has financial security, definitely eating has less mental stress than when you broke, and he's a heavyweight. I think if you think about the sport of boxing, he may still be at the end of his prime. He very well may. This is what I'm saying. We've seen fighters at different weight classes who were done at their weight class go up to heavier, bigger weight classes and revitalize their career.
Yeah, like Laura.
The heavyweight division is a division where they are divisions is the least athletic is the heavyweight division. So if they're the least athletic, but they're building everything based on one shot. And if we go back to the Lennox Lewises, we go back to the Klitschko's, they actually were better in their older years than they were in their younger years. And then don't forget, George Foreman came back from the absolute bottom, age and everything else, and became the heavyweight champion and a viable moneymaker at an even older age than Tyson Fury.
I agree with
and he got all that thanks to Deontay Wilder.
I wouldn't say that
his whole life should be.
He should. I agree with everything he said, but I wouldn't say he is in his prime. I would say he might have the determination and the hunger to be able to come back to the top. But that doesn't mean that he's in his prime. He's very determined. He's very hungry.
But if he did that in that same voice, if he did come back, and let's say he did beat Deontay, or he did get back in position to fight for a title and win the title, will we say that the rest of them have never had a prime if he's past his prime?
No, I would just say he was more. I would just say he was more determined and more hungry.
So you have to say if he did that, the determination and hunger, any acronym that we want to use for it is cool, or any synonym that we want to use for it. But at the end of the day, that still says he was at the end of his prime. Because if you say these other guys are younger and they're in their prime and they're all this, and he does beat them, in the words of Floyd Mayweather, you can't say I'm at my worst, but then say they better and I beat them. Then that means I'm still in my prime. My prime ain't over until I can't beat nobody, and that means nobody at the top. If Floyd came back right now, and Floyd fought at 54. Okay, let's say Floyd came back right now, fought Lara, fought Boots, fought any of those guys, and he found a way to beat them. Would we say those guys were never in their prime, or we feel better saying Floyd was actually still at the tail end of his? Because it got to be one or the other. We can't have them both.
I would say Floyd's just that much better than these guys. Even in their prime, they couldn't do.
So that means that they're in their prime. Look, I know we're saying the same thing. It's just like want to find that word. If those guys are, and I'm just using an example. If Boots is in his prime right now, and we say he's in his prime, or Virgil Ortiz is in his prime right now, and Floyd Mayweather comes and beats either one of them, 12 rounds, he beats them, then either we have to say Floyd is still in his prime, or those guys were never. But you can't say a guy in his prime is losing to a guy who's past his prime, because that means they were never good. That means those guys were never.
No, you're talking about a legend in the sport. Floyd is a legend.
Okay, this one I'm saying.
So would you say that Michael Moore wasn't good?
No, I won't say that. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. So George Foreman was still in some sense of his prime.
No,
he wasn't.
He was 45, coach.
You gotta remember, coach, he got his ass whooped by Evander Holyfield.
Okay, listen what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. If you ask a fight, okay, was Bernard Hopkins still in his prime when he moved up and won the light heavyweight title from Chad Dawson? Was B Hop still in his prime?
No, he wasn't. He was
so
just
what okay. So it's like we try, and it's just me, me versus everybody else. They can attack me. I'm fine. It's like we want to say
he got lost a bad Chad.
No, he beat him time. He beat Chad Dawson.
Yeah,
I thought he lost to him.
No,
I thought the first fight that.
No, B-Hop did push-ups in the ring.
That was Jean Pascal.
No, it wasn't. Check it out.
Yeah. No. He did the push-ups in Montreal. When the Canada was booing him in that first, and then it turned into a real live Rocky movie, and the Canadians was going B-Hop.
For the sake of this, you all are right. Whether
I'll say this, man.
When I look at a person in their prime, I look at a person, they're at their best in every attribute. They still have the mobility. They still have the reflexes. They still have the footwork. They still have the endurance. Now,
but that's saying I'm in my prime.
I kind of do. I kind of do agree with Coach though, because B-Hop hit his prime to me when he was beating up the young bulls. When he was beating all the young bulls up, I felt like that was another kind of prime. It might have been his second prime, but that was a prime beating up Kelly Pavlik and all them niggas, bro.
Hold on, I understand, but let me finish what I'm saying. The way I look at the prime, you're at your best in every attribute. You're at your best. If you start to lose some attributes, that means you're either coming out of your prime or you're no longer in your prime. Because when you're in your prime,
Dub, can you have? I mean, not Dub. I'm sorry, but Free, can you have two primes?
No, you have one.
You got one.
I think you can have two.
Hey, Free, I'm agreeing. Free, I'm agreeing with you. What you just said. You said either they're in their prime or they're coming out of their prime. That's what I said, at the tail end of their prime. If he's at the tail, if you look at Michael in his prime when he did the first 3 feet, when he stepped away from the game and came back, he wasn't the same guy that was in the first 3 feet.
He was better.
But he was still in his prime.
Yeah, no,
He wasn't.
I can dig it. I can dig it.
He wasn't in his prime when he was with the Wizards. He wasn't in his prime at the Wizards. He was just good. He was just good at the Wizards, but he wasn't in his prime. And my thing is this: when you saying evil, weird. I'm not going to say you weird, including myself. If we're saying guys that are fighting now are generational talents, if we ever use that word, but then a guy like I have to use an example that we can all agree on. A guy like Floyd Mayweather comes out of retirement and beats what we call a generational talent. Either we're saying that we overrated that guy and he wasn't that, or we're saying that this guy is still in his prime. We can't have it both ways.
No, no, and the reason I'll say no because let's say, okay, you said Floyd Mayweather. You say Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather is a generational talent. He was able to do stuff that a lot of guys couldn't do in the room. Floyd Mayweather ended up retiring undefeated. Floyd Mayweather is considered a legend in the sport. But I still believe, even at this age, Floyd's ring IQ is better than majority of the people in the sport of boxing, like probably everybody in the sport of boxing in his weight class.
And I'll give you that.
And I believe with his ring IQ, he still will be able to beat some of the guys. He might not be able to beat all of them, but he'll still be able to beat some of them. And I'm talking about some of the top guys, not the lower.
Yes, I'm with you. But in order for that to work, listen to this. This is something you've heard before. You've heard older fighters say, my mind was telling me to punch and throw, but my body couldn't pull the trigger. That's the guy who's completely out of his prime. The prime is over. But when a guy when his mind can still tell him that's the punch to throw, and he can still pull the trigger and come up with the win, he's still, even if it's at the end of, he still is at the end of his prime. When your prime is over, your brain can still be sharp, but your body just cannot pull the trigger.
Let's stay on Floyd and at 154. Floyd comes back at 154. Floyd, let's say he wins 2 or 4 fights. But the 2 fights that he won was his first 2 fights coming back to the sport. He won those 2 fights, but he got beat up in those fights. But he was still able to win. He got beat up.
And these were against quality guys? And these were against quality guys, right?
Yeah, these are just quality guys.
Okay,
anybody in the top 10. Anybody in the top 10. He got beat up. He got lumps on his eyes. And he's bleeding. We've seen Floyd get beat up worse than he's ever got beaten up. Would you say he's still in his prime because he won the fight? Or would you say, no, hey, Floyd ain't in his prime anymore?
He's not the Floyd that I remember in the midst of his prime. But no, this is what I'm saying. But if he's able to still beat top level guys, either we're saying top level guys are really some shit, or we're saying this guy's still in his prime. That's the only thing we can't say both. We can't say both. In the words of Larry Merchant, we just watched the fighter get old in front of our eyes.
Yeah,
that's what Larry Merchant say. We watched them get old.
We're gonna have to agree to disagree because I look at it differently because I look at a prime fighter. They at their best in every attribute. They're at their best, but if you're not at your best and you still able to pull off a win, that doesn't mean you're still in your prime. You was just smarter than the other guy, and you're still able to win.
So
with more experience.
I got you what you're saying. So you're saying you're comparing the man versus himself, not against his competition.
Right.
Okay. If you're saying the man versus himself, the 27-year-old flashy guy versus the 38-year-old smart guy, but the same guy, you're comparing him against himself. In that aspect, I can say you're right. I was comparing them against the rest of the world.
No,
I
because
wasn't comparing him against himself.
Yeah, no, because I still think that Floyd is smarter than everybody in his division. Now he might not be smarter than everybody in the sport of boxing, but any division that Floyd goes to, well, yeah, any division, because it's going to be either 47 or 54. He's not going to fight at 60. He's not going to fight at 75 or 68. So it's going to be like 47 or 54. I think he's smarter than everybody in that division. So he may be able to maneuver to a win because he's smarter than them. But it doesn't
I
mean
think
that
he's smart. I think he's smart enough. I think Floyd is smart enough and still has the gifts enough to where he could become a world champion at 160 with the 160 that's out there. I think Floyd could beat one of them. I think he could beat one of them right now.
He probably could.
Yeah, I think he could beat one of them.
He can beat up Barrios.
So let me ask you this. Rick. Is Londe Lar still in his prime? Because he's still beating but he's still.
I don't know though, but that's why I asked the question: Is there such thing as a second prime?
But he never lost the first prime. He lost fights, but he's still doing the same Lara stuff at the same.
No, he's not though, coach, because he's slumping people now. No, he wasn't slumping people back in the day. He was boxing.
Me personally, I would say Lord not in his prime. I believe he lost a step. He's not in his prime, but he's still more experienced and has a better ring IQ than everybody who's stepping in the ring.
And I agree with you 100%. So the rest of these dudes is shit. They some shit.
What at 60?
No. In comparison to Eslande Lara, an active fighter who we all know age-wise, not ability-wise, age-wise, far beyond his best years. That's why I be saying shit like Jalil could be a world champion against this level of guys now, because these ain't legendary guys, they some shit. You got a 40-something-year-old man still whooping the fuck out these things.
Yeah, he whooping people too.
Yeah, he not beating, he not winning, he's whooping ass.
Yeah, he's whooping
them. Once again, that's why I say what I say. The generation now is some shit. These are not all-time greats. These just happen to be good. These just happen to be guys in the right
fighters.
Place. Right, thank you. They're just in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, they're what we have today.
Thank you. They're in the right place at the right time.
We're not getting the fights that we want because they know that there's a good chance that they're going to lose if they get into a fight with somebody else on their level. That's the reason why we don't get the fight that we want.
I'm saying Teo and Bobby Fischer are good for their time, but neither one of them, if you stick them in the 80s, would have been good at all in the 80s. They would have been food.
I think Shakur could have been all right.
I don't give me the
the 80s. Hold on. You said the 80s.
No, yeah, in the 80s. I'm cool with y'all going back and looking. We talk about it another day, but go to any one division that Shakur has been at. Look at the 4 guys who were running the division and tell me he could have ran the gauntlet with any of them. No. Teofimo would have got whitewashed.
Oh, he would have got stretched.
He would have got white. So once again, that's why I don't like throwing that generational talent and Hall of Famer, because ain't nobody from this generation. When you say Hall of Famers, you could put Sugar Ray Robinson in any generation and he'd have fucked you up.
And that's the reason why I don't like comparing these fighters to the fighters of yesteryear, because I want these fighters to get their recognition off their own merit, because none of these fighters are like fighters from yesteryear. None of them. I don't see a single fighter in the sport of boxing right now that are like fighters from the 80s and the early 90s. Now they might compete in those eras, but they're not like those.
They would have had to fight Alexis. Somebody mute their mic with the sirens.
Who robbing the liquor store?
The 80s, I know, right? Somebody in the 80s, Hagler, you know what I mean? He wasn't at 35 though.
Nah, go back. If you go to the Ring magazine, say lightweight rankings, Ring magazine 1985, and they'll show you the top ring guys. Just go with the top 4. Them dudes wouldn't have been able to compete with that shit. They got fucked up.
I don't think there's anybody at 135 right now, or even 5 years ago. I don't think there's anybody at 135 from 2019 up to now would be able to beat Roberto Duran. Not a
Not
single
one.
one.
Not
Not a
one.
single one. I don't care if you put Tank Davis in there, Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson,
Not one.
Loma. I don't care who it is. None of them guys are beating Roberto Duran. None of them.
A
They don't have
prime
enough. They
Durant
don't have enough. They
stops.
don't have enough heart to beat Roberto Duran. They don't have
Yeah,
enough
these names are
determination.
savage.
Thank you. That's all I was saying. So when we be talking about that, these dudes is this, they generational, they this, they in a generation of softies. So yeah, they're generational talents because they in a generation of softies. Do you realize in '85 they were still going 15 rounds? Do you realize there's not a single world champion right now that has the ability to make it at a 15 round fight? If you take any of the greats from the 15 round era, put them against the guys now, and let's just be fair. Let's take out the high, let's take out the low. Let's make it
Man,
let's make it a 13 round fight. I'm gonna lean towards the youth of the day. They won't make it 13 rounds. These dudes be done after 9 rounds. They be limping to the finish line.
they got to rumble like Meldrick Taylor and Purnell
And
and Chavez and
I'm about to make some people mad. When Bud was at 135, he wasn't beating Roberto Duran.
Aaron Pryor,
You ain't make nobody mad. I don't think nobody got mad.
Alexis.
There's a
You
couple of
got to
Bud
rumble
players
Alexis.
listening.
That's
They
19. You
scratching
said the
their head
80s,
right now.
right?
Yeah,
I can go all 9, right?
But
yeah, yeah. You can
Yeah,
go
like I said, Purnell and them, man, that would have been.
no, I don't see no.
now.
I love Antoine. That's family. I don't see nobody from 140 to 154 beating Cornell Whitaker. Nobody.
Bruh, I'll do you one better, good
He would
brother.
have beat. He would
Go
have
go
boxed
look
in
at
circles around them.
hey, go do one better. Go look at that same division, same ring magazine, 1978.
Mm.
Look at 1978. And we talking about guys who got all this technology, all these supplements, all this stuff. They wouldn't beat the 1978 ring top 10.
I'm gonna put them up.
Yeah, a lot of these guys will have problems with guys like Winky Wright.
Winky been a superstar in this generation.
Yeah, nobody would have been able to get through his defense. Nobody. His
Hey,
jab and right hand.
what do you see in that 1978 list?
I'm about to pull it up. I had to get my charger. Oh,
We got our own encyclopedia guy right here. That's why I asked him.
man, my shit tripping. Oh no, you said the 70s.
78. 1978.
Right way. I don't think this is accurate. Hold on. It says 78. Alfredo. I don't even know how to say that. I don't
Man,
want to
that
butcher that.
goalpost movie y'all do, man, is crazy, man. If y'all like somebody, man, y'all do.
No, I'm
crazy.
telling you that none of them. I'm telling you none of them.
This is
You
real?
could
It says
pick
Box
the
Rex, the Ring annual ratings 1978. I don't know none of these lightweights. I wasn't born though, so.
just once again say the names that you cool with and say their records.
All right, Jim Watt, he was number 5. I never heard of him. Is this real? No, I don't want to do that. Is this boxing? Oh, 78. Here we go. Roberto. Yeah, like I said, Jim Watt, Claude Noel. I never heard of none of these people.
Look at their records. Say what
Johnny.
their records.
All right, I'll go with the number 2 guy under Roberto. Alfredo. Man, this is complicated. He was a 31-11.
when you look at these guys, you got to look at where they were fighting, who they were fighting. They all fought each other. That's what I'm getting at. They all fought each other. Duran was on the list in the 70s. He was on the list in the 80s. He was on the list in the 90s.
Yeah.
So you tell me, when you talk about primes, you mean this man had a 30-year prime?
That's crazy.
He fought a long time, man.
Yeah,
No. He did not fight a long time. He was at the top of boxing. I intentionally said those years because Ring Magazine only took the best, and he was on all of them: 70s, 80s, 90s.
Yeah.
These guys can't do that. So it don't be shooting at them. And once again, I'm not eliminating my own child from this.
The 1991 pound for pound list is crazy. Chavez, Pernell, Michael Nunn, Antonio Garza, I can't say it. Meldrick Taylor, Holyfield, Mike Tyson, Raul Perez, I liked him. And you remember the Asian boy, Ming Wu Yai dude?
Yes.
Remember him? He was solid.
You know what I was looking at? I went to a old photo album. Well, no, my old phone, and I got
Michael
a picture.
Nunn was the number one middleweight. It's crazy.
Gary, his wife, Gary Jones. I got a picture of Gary Allen and Mr. Gary Russell, and it was another son. But if you see how young Gary Allen is in that picture, Gary Allen couldn't have been no older than like maybe 5 or 6 years old. Gary Jones was like he probably was about, I think he was probably like 13 or 14 years old in that picture.
Man, just looking at these names, man.
This is how old the picture is. Gary Senior, he had on a Sergio, what's the damn sweatsuit?
Sergio Tacchini?
Yeah, Sergio Tacchini sweatsuit.
Remember Booker T. Ward? Yeah.
That's how old the daggone picture is. It was a picture from the 80s.
Word.
I got it in my phone right now.
Y'all remember Booker T. Word, from Michigan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only Booker T I remember is the one that was a 5-time WCW champion.
Bro. No.
That's why I say when people say the greatest fighter of all time, I said, dog, it's a lot of guys.
It is, bro.
Y'all forgetting that. Y'all only remember the big names that people talk about on a regular basis, but there's a lot of guys that we're forgetting about. There's a lot of guys that we're forgetting about.
Like Julian Jackson and Mike McCullum.
Say, do you got Usyk as top 10 greatest heavyweight of all time?
He was tough in middleweight.
I can't say top 10 greatest heavyweight of all time. Maybe of this generation or of the 2000s. But when you say all time, there was a lot of great heavyweights that we forget about.
Terrible Terry Norris was number 1 at junior middleweight in 91. Man, look at this division. Incredible. Julio, John David Jackson, who ended up being a decent trainer.
Yeah, John David, a good trainer. That's the one that trained Clarissa Shields.
Julius Jackson still probably the biggest puncher in boxing history at a smaller weight.
Man, Eubanks is out there. Anton Bird. I forgot about him. Hitman Hearns. Virgil Hill was a savage. Michael Moore. The 91 was booming.
Yeah.
My man said, imagine what John would do to the Mexican Mickey Mouse.
Wow.
Like I said,
Nigel
you start looking back at these motherfucking guys from when you had to really be that guy. Just think all the top 10s you just been reading, at any point in time, any of them could have been the man.
I'm gonna go to 94. I love that
That's the
year.
year. That's the year I graduated high school.
I love
94.
1994.
You gonna see
94,
Roy
that when
Jones? You
Roy
gonna
fought
Pound for
Isaiah
Isaiah
Roy
Stewart.
pound in
Jones?
April 1995. I hit 95, so we go with
You
95.
gonna see Roy Jones on there?
Pernell Whitaker, number 1. Roy, Orlando Kenzazales. I remember that guy.
Yeah.
Canizales.
Yeah, Kenzazales guy. I remember him.
Orlando
He was a bad.
Canizales.
Yeah, he was a bad dude. Yo. Ricardo Lopez. I used to like him.
Mm-hmm.
Humberto Gonzalez. He was bad. He was tough at number 5. Frankie Randall.
Frankie Randall was a
The
bad dude.
the
That's
man
right,
that beat
Randall.
Chavez.
Yeah. Felix, Tito, Gerald Cleveland,
The
Miguel Angel
G
Gonzalez, and
man,
then
Gerald
The
McClellan.
G-Man.
yeah,
G-Man.
Gerald and then Miguel Gonzalez, Angel Gonzalez, and
Yeah,
then
Humberto
Miguel
my nigga,
Angel
Gonzalez. That's
and
Gonzalez.
at number
crazy.
10, my nigga Kevin Kelly, yo, my nigga, yo, that's a tough
And
pound
you
for
tell
pound
me,
list.
these undefeated dudes of today would have been undefeated back in these times? Cut it
They would have
out.
got smoked,
I think Jai Opetaia had a shot.
and he would have get smoked.
That's what I said. That's what I said a couple of months ago. I've never, out of all the years I've watched boxing, I've never in my life seen so many undefeated fighters at the top of each division.
Only thing I don't have is my water bottle.
Oscar was number 4 in lightweight at the time. He was coming up.
So this is the only era where all of the top guys, or majority of the top guys, are undefeated. You didn't have that in the 80s and in the early 90s. Those guys was
It
fighting each other
wasn't
so you couldn't
possible.
get people.
Man, this is
Right.
It
crazy.
wasn't
These
possible.
names, bro. Lennox Lewis, Michael Moore, Riddick Bowe, Oliver McCall, George Foreman, number 1 heavyweight at the time.
No, I'm gonna tell you what was funny is my
Lionel
man
Butler. He was smash niggas, bro. They
Carl
wouldn't even be able to beat
Whoa.
Lionel Butler. Lionel Butler beat these niggas up, bro.
Yeah. Lionel Butler was good.
Lionel Butler,
Who
whip
beat
your
these
I was like,
ass,
niggas
he was
bro.
he
today?
was good. He was good.
No, I'm gonna be
That's
honest
what we
with you.
trying to say.
Yeah,
Oliver McCall beat some of these heavyweights right now.
you're right. Don't let that crying itch fool you.
You
He
talking
had
Man,
a
about Outlaw?
meltdown.
You talking about the Outlaw?
man,
That dude used to beat the dog out of Mike Tyson back in the day. People don't know that in sparring, he used to beat
Bruh.
Mike's ass, they said.
But this is making my childhood come back to life right now in 1995. I remember these guys, bro.
When
Jeff
you start
Harding,
looking
man.
at now,
Montel Griffin.
now you see the viewpoint that I look at boxing from. Now you see why some of my answers be the
Yeah.
answers. Like, come
19.
on, man.
I'm gonna do. It was. I go to 2000. Let me slide to the triple. No.
Hey,
And let
do you guys see that?
me say this before.
Go ahead.
Let me say this before 1986. I want to say it was 86. I might be off by a year. You had to weigh in and fight on the same day.
Yeah.
These niggas will never make it. These niggas will never make it.
I mean, what year was that? The last year that they had the 15-round fights, because it was Sugar Ray Leonard fought Tommy Hitman Hearns. That was what?
I was 12. Was that 88?
84, 83?
No, that was like,
hell no, it wasn't 88. It was like 83. Yes,
Yeah, listen to this
82.
pound for pound list, bro. In 2000, Roy, Floyd, Tito, Oscar, Shane, Mark Johnson, don't sleep, Ricardo Lopez, Eric Morales, Bernard, and Stevie Johnson, who was pretty damn good.
Stevie was really good.
Yeah.
That pound for pound list is crazy with Floyd, Oscar. No, I'm sorry, Roy, Floyd, Felix, and Oscar, and Shane round off at 5. And they was hating on Shane.
You compare that to the pound for pound list and even it out there. That's like looking at the dream team versus every dream team after it.
I'd like to throw Ike the Bazooka Corte in the damn welterweights right now. He'll beat these niggas up. Oh, snap. Shambe, my nigga Mitchell.
Yeah, Shambe Mitchell.
Remember when Floyd beat him up and they was screaming, whoop that trick. whoop that trick when Floyd beat him up. But shout out to Sean Bay, my nigga Mitchell, boy.
But Sean Bay
Hey,
Mitchell,
Bronco McCart. These
Sean
names
Bay,
is
These
hey,
some names
Bronco
I
was
gotta
a hell
watch
of a
out.
fighter.
hell yeah.
Hey,
no,
Bronco
I
was a
remember
hell of a fighter.
I'm
Sean
reading
Bay
off
Mitchell would
names.
have
I'm not reading the Zab Judas and the Costa Zoos. I
Hey,
did have to read my nigga Sean
I'm
Bay.
gonna tell you something else. 154. There's not a lot of guys at 154 messing with William Joppy right now.
Oh, Sloppy Joppy from out Williamstown.
There's not a
Oh
lot of
I'm
guys
trying
at
man.
to tell you,
154
man.
messing
And
with
don't
William
sleep
Joppy
on my
right
nigga.
now.
In these middleweights, you know who would give a lot of these middleweight? He probably be undisputed. Somebody like Antoine Eccles will probably beat all them niggas up.
Oh, hell yeah.
He'll whoop
Davenport, Iowa's own Antoine
yeah.
Eccles.
Antoine Eccles was coming there and stomp mudholes in what's the bull, the cheating bull? Damn, what's his name? The bull, the cheating bull that tried to
Roy
cheat Laura.
Jones?
No, hell no. Stop playing with me. The boy that tried the Russian boy or the Kazakhstan, whatever he from, the boy tried to cheat Laura. Jenabet.
Oh,
I
he would have
bet
beat
you
Jillebeck whoop his
Antoine Eccles will
ass.
beat this man. Antoine
Man,
Eccles will
Jillebeck
rip
gonna
it.
whoop his ass,
Man,
man.
Antoine Eccles
You
will rip
got
his
to be
pockets off his
crazy.
jeans, bro. You
Jillebeck,
tripping.
nigga, stop.
Jenabet will get
You got to
smoked.
be crazy. You would
No,
get stopped.
Jennebeck ain't beating no middleweight from 2000
Nah, I
up.
got one for you. My nigga Keith Holmes from DC will beat the brakes off of Jenabet.
No,
Yeah,
Man,
Keith would
Jillebeck will
have
stop
got him.
him.
Man,
Jennebeck
Keith
You
ain't
was
beating
gone,
no
man.
middleweight.
Keith will beat him up.
No, Jennebeck ain't that come forward style fighting those guys. Jennebeck would get beat. He would probably get stopped before fifth round with all of those guys.
Man, look at these welterweights. Felix, Oscar, Ike Corte, James Page, Pernell Whitaker, Shane Vernon, Obakar. Remember him? Obakar? Jose Luis
Hey,
Lopez and Shannon Taylor.
I
What
got
happened to
Devin Haney
Shannon
over
Taylor,
that
man?
dude.
What happened to Shannon Taylor? He
Obakar,
wasn't very good. He was,
Obakar was so bad. This motherfucker was fighting for a title while still in fucking high school.
yeah,
Yeah,
he was ahead of his time.
yeah.
Yes, Obakar was a monster.
Damn, this is making my childhood. I used
I
to
remember.
love
I
boxing
remember
when he was like this.
when William Johnson used to have a fight, and then that following Sunday he would be at the LaFonte Blue with his go-go band. I'm like, man, you didn't get finished fighting.
Sean
The
Sean
damn
Bay Mitchell played in the band
Yeah,
every
Sean
Tuesday,
Bay, my
Thursday
nigga
night. He had
Mitchell,
to
bro.
go. He had
Sean
to
Bay, my
go.
nigga Mitchell, bro. Man, look at this
Run, Joe.
2002 pound for pound list. Sugar
that
Shane,
nigga,
B
that
Hop,
nigga
Roy,
he would be at the go-go
Marco.
with his go-go band on Sunday at the LaFonte Blue, right after he done had a fight that Saturday before.
Look, check this one out, free. 2002, Sugar Shane, number 1. Bernard, Roy, Marco Antonio Barrera, Floyd, Felix, Oscar, Ricardo Lopez, Casazu, and Eric Morales. Crazy pound for pound list, man.
And no, not a single top guy in any weight class is beating any of those guys.
Not a single one?
Not a single one.
Man, Teofimo would not be a thought of at any point with none of them small guys they mentioned.
No.
He got fucked up by every last one
Yeah.
of them.
Hey, look at these. Hey, look at these junior middleweight.
Out of those guys, you tell me who's getting beat out of those guys. Who's getting beat? And
Bro,
by
this
who?
junior middleweight division was crazy with Oscar,
Who's
Fernando,
getting beat
Winky,
and by who?
Javier
Who's gonna beat?
Castillo. I remember him. He was a crazy dude.
No,
Bronco
none of these
McCart.
dudes could beat them. Everybody you name would be undisputed in their division.
For real.
Against what's out here now. They'd be
Not a single
undisputed.
guy. No, I like a lot of these guys that's fighting right now, but they're
Randall
not beating
Bailey.
those guys.
Nigga.
So did you just hear the name that he just read off?
Randall
You tell me
Bailey, man.
which one is getting beat by who?
Yeah. BVO like to use that word generational talent. What generation? Because all the generations we just went through beating the fuck out of that generation.
Yeah, these
Their
joints, and I went,
generational
and that was
talent of this
2001
generation.
right there. I went all the way to 2001.
The only generational talent is this generation. They're a
I might got
generational
to go
talent
back
for
to
this generation.
1990. I don't know where I go.
Fucking degenerate generation. These motherfuckers don't want to fight nobody. Everybody on those lists at least fought 2 people on the list. In this generation, we will have a generation of the top 10 who all in the same damn weight class and ain't fought each other.
Yeah,
That's wild.
these welterweights was crazy back in
No, just think about
2010.
it. You had Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, Loma, and Tank Davis all in the same weight class, and ain't none of them fight each other except for Loma and Devin.
They
Well,
was
that wasn't
I
Devin's
want to say a bunch of them might have even been considered pound for pound or right outside of the pound for pound list when they was all in the same weight class and
Look,
still never fought each other. When the hell
speaking
that happened?
speaking of 2010, Bernard Hopkins, the #1 light heavyweight in the world. Tavares Cloud, he was. I thought he was going to really be really good, man. I used to
He had a
really
good
like Tavares.
run. He had a good
Yeah, I
run.
guess so. Yeah, he did. Bad Chad, Glenn Johnson. That was a nice top 5, bro.
He was a head case though. You gotta remember that. When you a head
Yeah.
case, it's hard to win.
The super middleweights was crazy with Andre Ward, Lucian Bute, Carl Frost, Kessler, Durrell, Saki Obika. That was Arthur Abraham, Glenn Johnson. Man, the boxing will never be like that. Man, we got to get back to that. You see all them
And
names,
once
bro?
again,
At that time, there was only
control
like
it.
2 major production companies.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We control it, bro.
Podcasters control it. Y'all
Y'all talk about boxing on
stop
ESPN.
making stories. Yeah, y'all stop making stories about guys who ain't fought in 2 years. Why are we even talking about a guy who ain't fought in 2 years when you have active fighters fighting now?
Yeah.
Y'all keep them niggas alive. Them niggas on life supports. Y'all keep them alive.
Yeah,
That
we
shouldn't
do,
even be a
man.
conversation starter.
We got to keep the sport alive because there's some good young boys coming up behind these niggas. Maybe we can push them out of here because the young boys, they look like they want to fight.
Let me tell you something. When these young fighters sign with the money man, because it ain't but one person that's spending cash, Dana White and the Turk, they spending cash. If these young fighters go over there, you are gonna see great fights again because they know I can get back in line and get another fight, and I can fight great fighters, and it doesn't kill my career.
Yeah.
You will actually see great fights again. You will have a real top 10 list instead of a top 10 list with 10 undefeated fighters, and you wonder why they ain't fighting each other. Come on, man.
Hey.
You about to get Carlos Ocampo versus Kalen Walsh. That's a very good fight. That's a very
but
good fight.
not only to us though, Coach. Not to no. If I was trying to show somebody boxing for the first time, that's not a fight that I would want to show them.
Listen to what I'm saying. You're putting together a fight as opposed to putting together Twitter conversations.
Hey, let me ask you guys this real quick.
We're never gonna get Virgil versus Boots. We're never gonna get it. Another great what if fight.
Because the bull running though, the bull don't look like he want to fight. Virgil look like
I don't care why we don't get it. We're not getting it.
Yeah.
That's nasty, man.
Hey, you can blame.
It don't matter why we ain't getting it.
You can blame Boots all you want. It don't matter, man.
You can blame anybody. It's enough to go around when you're not getting the fight. We just think 4 years ago they was running around here talking about the 4 kings: Devin Haney, Shakur, Tank, and Keyshawn.
Not Keyshawn.
Or was it? No, wasn't
Ryan?
Keyshawn. It was
Loma.
No, it was
supposed to be Ryan.
Shakur Stevenson.
No. He's right. It was Ryan. It was Ryan. Devin, Shakur, and Tank.
Nah,
no, wasn't no damn T.O. Wasn't no damn T.O.
It was T.O.
No, it wasn't.
T.O. was going to be because Devin, Shakur wasn't at the weight class. It was originally
beat their horn at somebody crazy.
The original 4 kings that they had made 4 kings was Loma, Devin, Tank, and T.O. Then
Yeah.
Tio moved up to 40. Ryan got put in there, and then
I
Ryan
thought it
moved
was.
up to
I
40,
So
thought.
out of
and then
so
Shakur got
so
put in
out of
there.
so out of all that Four King bullshit, we got 2 fights involving 3 fighters. Teo and Lomo and Devin. We didn't get shit else. And you tell me Ocampo and Kalen Walsh, that's not what I want to show you. The rest of the motherfuckers didn't show you shit.
But nah, what I'm saying is that that's an appealing fight, maybe to us because we're hardcore boxing junkies.
No. I understood what you were saying. You're right. But what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, are you gonna watch Twitter or are you
No,
gonna watch television?
I want to watch that
Because
fight.
one of
Would
them,
it come on Friday night?
yeah. So
Yeah.
what I'm talking about is, if you wanted to watch any of those other guys, you had to only watch their thumbs on Twitter. But if you actually want to see a fight, you got to see these 2 guys fight. If we look at the 4 Kings, when we had Hagler, Hearns, Duran, and Leonard, all 4 of them fought each other and they gamefully pursued those fights. These guys are only arguing on Twitter about who getting the money. I'm getting 40 million to fight. I'm getting this. I got a new Rolls Royce. But we ain't hearing nobody talk about we want to fight.
Yeah.
We out here covering Richard. We covering Richards and Hitchens. And the only knock I can put on him is he definitively said out of his own mouth. We can look at the video. I'm not fighting Super Batiste. Well, why the fuck are we covering him?
Yeah, I don't like to hear people say I ain't fighting this one like Rolly. That's why we don't talk about him, because he talking about I'll never fight him. Like, what? You got a belt, fool. So you're not trying to be all right. So what you trying to do?
We got Keyshawn and Shakur talking about we ain't gonna fight each other. What the fuck are we covering you for?
That's corny.
If y'all become the best 2 niggas in the division, we already know we're not getting a fight. Man, get the fuck out of here with that.
Yeah. That's what I say. I say y'all sitting here talking about y'all not gonna fight each other, but y'all saying y'all the best of the division. Well, if both of y'all in the division, one of y'all can't be the best. It's only one best. It can't be 2 best. It's only one.
Shit, we had the Charlos in the same division. I said one of you niggas gotta move up. One of you niggas gotta move up.
They'll be like the Kaliskos. One of them have 3 belts, and the other one have the other one. Like he just have let his little brother have all the belts.
Move up though.
The only difference is the Klitschko's came out of the same vagina. These 2 dudes didn't.
Thank you.
That's a fact.
We got a better chance of seeing Jermell versus Jamal Charlo than we got to seeing Keyshawn Davis versus Shakur Stevenson.
That's a shame too that you said that.
Get the fuck out of here. We got a better chance, a more realistic chance of seeing the Charlos willing to fight each other for the right number before we get these 2.
I don't want to see it.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
I'm too family orientated to see them 2 rumble, man.
Devin Haney came out and said, I want my name mentioned with the greats. When it's all said and done, I won't stop until I get there. What you guys think about Devin Haney saying that recently?
He's the closest one to it. He's the closest one with the ability to say and do it. He's the closest one. None of the rest of them can put their conversation with that in it.
I got Devin in my top 3 pound for pound.
I can't see where you go wrong with it. I got Devin as an all-time great, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because he's willing to fight anybody. It's not his fault if the fights don't get made. He's willing to fight anybody.
Win, lose, or draw.
The rest of these dudes ain't willing. They talk about this. Oh, I'll fight this dude if they give me 100 million. Come on, bro. Well, I gave you a number. Man, cut it out. Cut it out.
That's why I said a lot of these guys asking for these numbers, but they ain't worth the numbers that they asking for.
Oh, it's only a couple of them.
Nah, it ain't. To be honest with you, it ain't really none of them. None of them ain't really worth what they asking for.
Well, I think Devin is worth what he gets. I think Javante, whether you like him, Javante on the run, Davis, whether you like him or not.
Hey, man, you rough.
Whether you like him or not, he deserves his. Hold on, Free. He deserves his money because of his flashy knockouts And Devin deserves his just due. And shout out to Just Do Boxing. He deserves his just due because he can fight and he's willing to fight anybody. And he's doing what everybody complains about, what fighters don't do. He's doing it. And not to mention he's been undisputed, the youngest ever. You know what I mean? So you got to put his name, you got to write his name in a history book. You know what I mean? You have to. It's there.
What I'm saying is, none of these guys are worth the numbers that they're asking for. When I say you're
Not the guys today.
No, that's what I'm talking about. These guys,
Except for
all these
Dev and a
guys,
couple of them.
no, none of them. When I say you're worth the numbers that you're asking for, that means your promotional company is getting a profit after they pay everybody. They're getting a profit.
Like DHP.
If they're not getting a profit after they finish paying everybody, then they ain't worth what they asking for.
Before we got, let me ask y'all about two. Let me ask y'all.
DHP doing that.
Let me ask y'all two fantasy fights before we get out of here, man. Because I'm tired as hell. But who you got? Prime Triple G versus Prime Bernard Hopkins.
Man, Bernard will beat him up for 12 rounds.
B-Hop in the stoppage.
I got Bernard beating him up in UD like 10 to 2.
I got Bernard stopping him to the body.
Man, I got that being a pig slaughter. Triple G,
I said Triple G
bleeding
for 160.
Triple G,
Bernard Golovkin.
Triple G would be bleeding all over the place like they slaughtered a pig.
He'll bust him up, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
10-2 Bernard.
I don't care if you said Triple G or Triple D. I think Bernard stopped both of them.
That's crazy. I don't know.
What about Prime James Tony versus Prime Bibble?
Oh, Tony might knock him out, bro.
James Tony.
And it's a good one. At 147, Manny Pacquiao versus Tommy Hearns at 147.
Man, Hitman.
Tommy Hearns stopped Manny Pacquiao.
He too big.
5 rounds. In 5 rounds.
It'll look just like Duran and Hearns.
Yeah. Yeah, because you know why? Because Hitman he did not keep his hands in his pocket. He did not care. He would go get dropped, knocked out, everything. I just loved the Hitman when I was a kid, man. I loved that crew. Hitman, Hagler, Sugar Ray. I loved what's the other boy name?
Hey, I got one for you.
Iran Barkley. Them was my niggas when I was a kid, man.
Hey, BVO, I got a fight for you.
What's that?
Mark Johnson versus Monster Inouye.
Ooh.
No, that's not even a fight, dog.
Yeah, that's not even fair, man.
But you gotta remember, Inouye got a lot of Floyd in him, though. Johnson stopped
Inouye in 7 rounds.
Yeah, he probably would get stopped. He probably get stopped. He definitely.
So once again, y'all proving what I say. It ain't no motherfucking generational talents in this generation.
Well,
y'all got all of them getting fucked up. Y'all got all of them getting fucked up.
I do. That's a fact. I do, though. I do. I ain't even on cap, bro. I was just reading these lists. You know what I mean? I was just looking at Mark Johnson box record. I was like, I forgot about that nigga, bro.
No, Mark Johnson stopped Inouye in 7 rounds. Easy.
When he was smoking, bro.
Y'all proving my point. Ain't no generational talents in this generation.
Whoa. Man. Too sharp. That nigga would have smoked Inouye, bro. He would have smoked on Inouye pack, bro.
Hey, BVO, I give you another opportunity. Michael Carbajal versus Monster Inouye.
Wait, he probably knock him out, man.
That might be worse than Mark Johnson.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, hey, I give you another one, BVO.
Mark Johnson.
Michael Carbajal or Mark Johnson against Bam Rodriguez.
Man.
Yeah, they both knocked Bam out.
Mark beat Bam up, bro.
No, Bam
but these are BVO generational talents.
Bam Rodriguez, I like Bam Rodriguez, but when it comes to the fighters of yesteryear,
man, they would get cooked.
I don't have a lot of guys.
See, y'all not being fair because the fighters from the past had that fast pace. That was the tough thing about them.
No, they fought everybody. It wasn't no ducking.
No, I'm talking about the pace. The pace of what they fought at is kind of tough to beat.
Man, yeah, cause these new niggas is timid. These new niggas is timid.
But see, people tell me the equipment, the medicine, and all that is better
Yeah,
now,
the
so they can be able to
machines.
deal with those guys.
No, it's actually worse, man. It's actually getting worse.
I don't
It's
think
really
so.
getting worse.
I don't think so. The way these doctors can repair ligaments and body parts, I think the technology is getting great.
No, it's getting worse, man.
And the
Because
training like LeBron James, what he can do, you know, and he spends $3 million a year on his body. So it definitely could be done. But you got to spend that bag, though.
shout out to Erica Badu. I'll say that. On that note, man, we be back tomorrow, man.
Yeah. Shout out, Erica.
Wow. My God. But we'll be back tomorrow, man. Make sure y'all tune in. As always, we always here to have some fun, man. And we going, y'all. Peace.
Peace.